The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Tuesday, November 4th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog's hooking up new customers. Yes, play just $5. Get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that. And remember, as always, to let it ride.
This is Martin Cleese, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. 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 Woo! Welcome. Welcome to the college basketball experience. Preview and picks episode for Tuesday, November 4th. I got to get a coffee. Luke, my wife was just laughing at the fact that I was drinking a coffee. I have a vodka on the rocks. I have a carbonated water and a Miller Lite all open right now. We're going all around the fucking world, man. All around the world right now, just like we did with college hoops, watching it all day. Yes, of course, I did miss my my appointment in Rock Hill, South Carolina to watch premium college basketball. That's okay. That's okay. I did not miss watching it, though. I watched it from beautiful YouTube.com. But get on over there, by the way. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. God damn it, I should sell insurance. Look, if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Dant, Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Wow, it was all over the place. There was times where it was terrible. There was times where it was well, there was a point where I thought I was going to lose every dollar that I wagered on. And then so there was a point where it was looking bleak. But that's when I got him. That's when I got him. When the chips are down, you rally the troops. And yes, I did have a winning fucking day when it was all said and done. We shall talk about it. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Football Experience. We just dropped an episode tonight talking about, basically the playoff rankings and Hugh Freeze being fired at Auburn. And, of course, the Maction football games we got tomorrow. So check out that episode on the College Football Experience. Subscribe, tell a friend. Give it up for Farmer Stafford at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers. Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Monet Lod Mac. What's up, brother?
College Hoops is back, man. Let the shit show begin again. Let's go.
We are also joined by third man in the booth. Me and him been tap dancing about 30 minutes ago, going around, pulling a I was like Tom Cruise in Risky Business, pretty much running around, sliding in to the goddamn living room, watching our Vandals. Give it up for the host of the College Baseball Experience, and also check out every Friday night the College Hockey Experience. Slap-shotting dollars into your bank account, you crazy bastards. Give it up for the great Noah Bienick. How are you?
What's going on, everybody? Today, I really enjoyed it, but it was kind of like drinking water out of a fire hose with 108 college basketball games coming at you hot and heavy. But yeah, positive day, and Idaho. Shout out to Idaho. And also, Colby, I guess I'm a good real life handicapper too, because at the end of the show, I was like, yeah, I thought you were kind of a little crazy going to Rock Hill. And then unfortunately you weren't able to make that.
So here's what happened. Well, I had to stay up and make a few slides after I got done doing the show yesterday.
Got to get out and ahead of the college basketball season. It'll catch up to you fast.
I would have been there had it not been for me waking up. So I set the alarm. I wake up, go into my kitchen, start to fucking press the thing, turn on the coffee. And I go, God damn, it's raining. And I look outside, and it's about raining as hard as it could possibly rain. And then I pulled up the Googles, and I realized it was raining the entire trip down there, at least according to that bullshit. And then I said, I don't really feel like driving for 2 hours, 20 minutes to some place I've never been in the fucking rain. Another thing was I forgot to charge my fucking phone. So I was like, there was a lot of pending, like I was at like 50%. I was like, God damn it. I should just watch it on YouTube here. And my wife would like me a lot more. So that's what I did. But shout out, Rock Hill looked fucking packed.
It
looked packed. So we have a bunch of people that I know were at the game. Shall we just start there? All right, because game one, I'm just gonna go ahead and say we were on the right side, even though we lost here because what a 3-minute drought, the final 3 minutes, and just absolute terrible execution. Queens loses to Winthrop 81-74. If I had to watch one more possession of no movement on offense and a fadeaway 3 at the top of the key by Queens, which happened. This happened, Mac. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I see the sunglasses are back, buddy. What this guy's
right?
Is this a thing?
I kind of like
is this
it,
a thing?
I'm
not judging. I'm not judging. I just wasn't sure. It's like you. Goddamn, what's that Asian poker player that always rocked those things back in the day? I don't think I'd actually.
Now there's way more
Asian
poker players that rock this.
Yeah.
I had a winning night as 38-29 talent up. I was like, let's just run it back. You know, it's bright over here. Contacts are drying up from being on the air. It's like, let's just throw the shades back on, baby.
I get it, man.
He's on something. This is comfortable.
Our future's I knew he was trying to copy Patty C here.
Yeah.
Right. Those possessions, man. Am I crazy? Someone correct me. Was it like 3 straight possessions of no movement, fadeaway 3 or long 2 at the top of the key with 0 fucking movement? Very frustrating down the stretch there. Now, shout out to Winthrop. They had that, they had the crowd there and they got it done. But I truly believe Queens was the right side of this fucking bet. I mean, lost though.
Well, Colby, I gave you shit, but I am not the one to correct you on what I watched in that game because unfortunately I missed that game.
You were in bed.
Yeah, went to sleep at around 5 a.m. after the producer duties and I called it. Last night I told you guys, hey, no chance for the 8 a.m. game. I might get up for the 1:30 start, and that's when I got up.
Yeah. I mean, Berman took some bad shots. That was one of my biggest takeaways. They turned him over in the first half. Queens really got in trouble when they got in foul trouble midway through the second half. I felt like that's when it turned. I love the Rozier kid from Winthrop. I like their guards. I like their tough. They're good, man.
How about that voice that kept yelling?
The dad. Do him. I said, yes. AAU's back. Let's go. Do that motherfucker.
Oh, man. Great shit. Shout out. I know the other Colby, Risk Taker Sports was there, man. I'm sorry I missed you, bro. Yeah. I mean, nice win for Winthrop there. And then the feed, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. I heard about this.
I picked a great time to go get a coffee to go in. I went into the town, right? And, the game had started, but then I guess the feed went dead. Because I got like 50 people messaging me, what the fuck's going on? But the Bonnies, you guys win a lock battle against me in a standalone game as the Bonnies win 69-63. I wish I could talk more intelligently about this game, but I saw about 1% of it. I think everybody saw 1%, unless you were there, right? I mean, did the feed ever come back, Mac?
It did. Okay. It did like the 8-minute mark. Yeah, I don't know how Bradley took the lead. But I saw them after they took the lead, and then the Bonnies grinded it out. 2 good teams, 2 good coaches. I like Wardle. I like Schmidt. I'm looking forward to seeing how these teams progress throughout the year because they're both young.
Yeah. So nice hit on that. And
I see the chat shitting on the feed or the production. I mean,
it was the Sioux Falls production. I thought that was
the Sioux Falls one was bad.
They just got internet up there, right?
Yeah, typically is not that great in the Pentagon. If you recall, like the Baylor Auburn game that they played a couple years ago, it wasn't crisp on national television there either. I feel like it's just something with the building, something with their setup or whatever. But it's also super hard to put on something like that, an event like that, especially for an independent media company. I know they're a competitor of ours, but still, massive hat tip to, getting quality mid-major
I
teams
like
to play
them, but I
against each
don't
other.
like them, if it makes sense. I like them. I
Yeah.
just hung out with them, but man, hearing the play-by-play, I had to tweet them today.
I saw
First
that.
off,
I was like, ooh.
well, no, the first fucking game, the Queens game, they were saying they want to go to 4 quarters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I let that one slide, right? I let that one slide. Then
It was the same broadcast for what it's worth. They came back their third
different
game of the
announcers
day, right?
though. It was different announcers. It was because it was the Sioux Falls game. So, the first one we talked about, they want 4 quarters and that they want to that nowadays we're going to try to make it the NBA game, and that one had me ready to fucking run through a fucking wall.
That was
right? But I was like,
childress.
I was like, I didn't even answer that one. Then when you get to the Sioux Falls game, I believe it was the Murray game, which we'll talk about in 5 seconds. But that wanting to advance the fucking ball, that one I am very stern on. All right, like if you do the 4 quarter thing, I don't like it. I think it's cheap, but at the same time, advancing the fucking ball is the worst fucking thing that can happen to college basketball.
I disagree with the statement as well, but at the same time, it's their platform and they can say whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, but this is fucking America, so I could tag him in a fucking tweet and tell him get fucked. All right,
You very well could. Yeah.
God damn it, this is what we do, right?
Yeah,
all right?
I'm not reprimanding you at all. I'm just giving you another point of view.
I had to tag him and I was like, this motherfucker here. What is this guy saying? Right? Advance the ball. He's like, more buzzer beaters. I'm like, yeah, and the best plays in the history of the sport get deleted. The Bryce Drews, the fucking Christian Leitners, all those crazy passes that we've seen. I mean, there's been a bunch, man. The one Shaka Smart lost on to Northern, was that Northern Iowa?
Northern Iowa.
Yeah.
The white kid.
You could do a million of those. So yeah, had to speak my mind. All right. Speak my mind to a few people, someone in the chat right before the show too. But
that was great. Which shout out to the chat and all the viewers. You really showed up opening night for us. We appreciate that a ton.
Yeah. So the Omaha Murray State game, we had a battle here, right?
Did you go Murray, baby.
I had Murray.
All 3 of us had Murray then.
Yeah.
No, you were on Omaha.
Me?
Yeah, I think it was a battle between Mac and I and you.
No. I know I had Murray.
I had Murray, dude.
Okay, so it was
that was 20 minutes into 4 hours, so I don't remember that part.
No, I would never take I wouldn't take the Staples. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come on. I'm not going to take Omaha against Murray State's. Not. I don't like the trash can shit. All right, they didn't fool me last year with their little whack ass fucking. What's that?
Fair enough. I was actually impressed with Omaha today, but
I'll give them credit. They were definitely better than I thought they would be.
Yeah, I saw what I needed to see about Murray State, though. I think they're legit.
Yeah, Murray's good. Murray's good.
Was it Jackson? Jackson?
Yeah, Javon Jackson.
Yeah.
We'll talk about some other first-year coaches. It was a good day for first-year coaches,
especially in this MTE, the Field of 68. Because I don't even know if Murray State's the best mid-major that we saw today. High Point looked.
Oh God,
that was
one of my best plays. God, they destroyed a really good Furman team that brings a lot back. Like that High Point team is dangerous.
Yeah. So I started off 1-2 when I hit Murray. So I started off 0-2. And then I finally got my way to even because Northern Arizona covered. They sucked down the stretch, by the way. Oh my God! But Northern Arizona did it's a lock battle win for me and Mac, right? Did you go with Northern Arizona?
I was on Drake. I went against NAU.
See, he's trying to cook the books over here. Old Drunken Dundee remembers his drunken times sometimes. All right. It's Drake's first game. I'm not going to go ahead and say I'm going to fade them throughout the year. But this I thought the game was there for the outright win for Northern Arizona if they could just fucking execute a little bit better.
So I texted you guys during this game. So Field of 68 was interviewing the starting point guard who's not healthy. And that I didn't know that prior to the game for Drake. So Owen Larson was at South Dakota State. He was their freshman point guard who was very good last year. Followed Henderson to Drake. And he's got a torn ACL, tore it in like late February, early March timeframe. And he is not back yet. I originally thought, hey, ACLs are healing faster than ever. It usually only takes like 7 or 8 months now. And yeah, he said December timeline is when they're looking to get him back.
How about Zach Davidson for
29-9?
Woo!
Was he number 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was
He
legit.
kept scoring.
Yeah.
The guy who kept, dude, it's game 1.
Yeah, good win for Henderson, man. They got outplayed for 30 minutes out of it. I thought the Lumberjacks, to your point, was gonna fucking.
They had their chances, dude.
Yeah.
That's on them, dude. That shit was there for they could have won that thing outright. It was there for them.
Yeah.
Drake gave them a lot of chances down the stretch, and they just squandered every opportunity.
I guess my pet peeve of the broadcast booth, since Colby already kind of went there, is how many times they need to say like, "Hey, this team was picked 10th in their conference" or whatever. That seemed to be a narrative that they were really hammering. You yourselves had the media day. Like,
What's his
come on
name?
now.
The old UMass coach. He was at Chattanooga. He kept saying it. McConnell.
Was he on the call?
McCall kept saying.
Who was
Yeah,
on
it's
the
like-
call on that one over there? That's the one I really had the beef with. It was the Sioux Falls.
Oster and McCall.
I got no
Yeah.
clue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like laughing out loud because they were hosting their media days. They were doing their media days. So it's like, no shit. You guys are the one pushing the narrative.
Yeah. Well, you got to cook the books a little bit, right? Next up, we go to the likes of Coppin State hung with Maryland for a while, dude.
Yeah.
We nailed this. They had a couple guys out though, right?
Rodney Rice, who's going to be a really good
Yeah.
point guard for them, was out, and same with Solomon Washington, who followed Buzz to Maryland.
I never had the volume on this. I just had it on one of the TVs, and Coppin was hanging around for a while, man. It was like, I feel like within 10, 12 for a good chunk of this game. Maryland ended up winning by 22, but that line was like 28 or something, 29, something like that. Why didn't I bet that?
Maryland and Georgetown both did not show up tonight. They both play on Friday, looking back on it.
Well, I'm going to let you guys talk about this next one because I watched 0 of it because I don't like the fucking Big Ten, and I will not pay for your plus bullshit, even on a corporate credit card where I don't actually have to pay for it. IUPUI was at Ohio State. Ohio State won by 16. Didn't watch 1 second of it. Bienick, the floor is yours, buddy.
IU Indy was my number 1 team that I needed to watch on opening night. And man, oh man, was it just an entertaining different brand of basketball to watch. Nonstop press. They were pressing 3 guys full court the entire game, and Ohio State would just burn them. And then in transition, now it's like a 4-on-2. It was a layup line the entire game. It was hilarious.
That's his whole philosophy. He did that shit. He would do that shit at West Lib. And he wants to trade 3 for 2s. I mean, I don't agree with it, but
this reminds me of Presbyterian football when they were doing the onside kick every time.
Yeah,
and
it's
to their strength,
finicky as
hell. To their strength, I mean, they did create quite a bit of turnovers. Ohio State turned it over on 20% of the possessions they had, but they also scored on like 138% of their possessions. 118 to 102 in a college basketball game. 40 minutes? Are we kidding here? We were talking about it, like Mac and I yesterday. It is going to be a huge variety of outcomes the entire year. And I'm kind of pissed that I didn't take the over in that game because we knew that was a definite possibility.
I knew Ohio State was going to score like 120. I didn't know that IU Indy was going to be able to score 102. I'd be a little concerned if I was Ohio State with that. But this is a gimmicky game, so
yeah, their offense was a little bit of impressive. They had some Good talent there. My guy from Point Park only played 5 minutes, so much for him being a projected starter.
Beanie tried to like crowbar him into the rotation. They said, "No, you're
He
done.
might have had bubble guts.
Yeah, you're our 14th man on a 13-man roster."
We did not say Murray State was full of athleticism. We said they're
Yeah,
more
full,
athletic.
yeah. They're
More
athletic, big white
big
men.
fucking difference, man. I know when to say a team is super fucking athletic. I was not implying that.
My handicap was they had size. They had so much size over Omaha, and that's why I'm actually impressed with the Mavericks, is they were able to hang in there after, banging away with them for 40 minutes.
Yeah. I caught a good chunk of this one. The score is a little deceiving because there was a tech called, I think, with 1 second left. Buffalo 85, Southern Miss 79. The real score should have been 81-79. I'm not really
1.5 or 2.5.
Yeah, Buffalo though, the Mac, stand up, Mac. You got one. All right, this game. I didn't put it there until the second half because I was like, no fucking way, I'm gonna watch this one over these other ones. But when I saw it was like neck and neck, I was like, okay, I got to go to this. The Bulls, the Blue Bulls, case of Blue Bulls. You guys picked this right. I didn't bet this, but
we talked you off it.
Yeah,
we talked you off it. There you go.
You're welcome.
Well, what's crazy? The Tech wasn't going to be called. Southern Miss would have covered, but they're fucking idiots.
That Tech was on Southern Miss's best player, Isaac Taveras, and he fouled out there. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of a one-man show for the Golden Eagles, in my opinion.
Yeah.
32 points.
Yeah, I mean, that was a one-man show too.
Yeah.
Ryan Sable. Holy shit.
I don't know what to do with either of those teams.
I think they both suck. Watching them, I don't think both are very good.
Yeah.
But
my point of attack today, like with 108 games, like I said, drinking water out of fire hose. I watched the TMZ games. I watched the teams that I like, and then I watched the MAC Sun Belt. Like those were, I think, the most quality games that you could have gotten. Some good analysis.
We had a similar. The MAC Sun Belt ones.
Time well spent.
Well, and the regionality. I like a couple of the regionality ones that we'll talk about. But Georgetown 87, Morgan State 70. Regionality. I watched about 90% of this game. So you're right. Georgetown was asleep at the wheel for a while.
Yeah.
And they kind of woke up and made a run there. But I mean, they were asleep at the wheel, but they were still winning. But just not like we thought they might really, make a statement. Was not the case. Did you guys catch any of this?
No, I was more score watching this one.
Yeah, this was not.
This is during the pregame show, and then once the pregame show's over, 7:00, I tuned into the MAC and Sun Belt.
Shout out to the great Clark Townsend in the chat. Clark, I'm curious your thoughts. Feel free to drop them in there. I'm curious your thoughts on your Hoyas. And then this one I cashed on. St. John's 108, Quinnipiac 74. I did watch majority of this game. When it got really ugly in the second half, moved it to a different TV. Easy cap here, and they scored 108 points. So I mean, they shot 42% from three. How about that? That's the headline. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Last year's team couldn't have done that. Even I don't give a shit who they're playing.
I think
I don't know if we have to break this down any more than that.
The one question for St. John's that was big entering the year was point guard. Ozias Sellers, who was the point guard today, 5 assists, 1 turnover. And the Johnnies only had 14 total. So, in like a blowout game, that's still a worthy statistic that you can look at against Quinnipiac.
They play Alabama on Saturday. We'll find out then.
Yeah. Folks, want to tell you that you are listening to the College Basketball Experience, part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And look, we have an app that tracks all. In case maybe you missed the show and you want to know what we're picking. But we have an app for that's free to download, and you'll have every pick for the whole entire season available there and not only us, for all of SGPN. So go get the SGPN app, free to download. We're not trying to take your fucking money. All right. So jump on over there. And remember, as always, to let it ride. We're also brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on basketball, and everything else. Yes, their prop builder is awesome. Second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. You could easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. So head on over to mybookie.ag. And when you do use our promo code TCESGPN for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Novig. Yes, Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. And with Novig, you know you're getting the best prices because they're an exchange. Novig's available in 35 plus different states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. All right.
Hey, Colby,
yeah.
real quick, let's show this thing for the new viewers that we have for the college basketball experience. This is the picks page. So everybody that is willing to cover or put out some picks on college basketball, like you even got Sean Green and Ryan Kramer from the Sports Gambling Podcast, and then also Lante, who occasionally writes for Basket Under Review.
He was at Lante was at ACC basketball media days with me. Very knowledgeable with college hoops.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like. So pretty cool.
But also, in that you can get that in the SGPN app. You can also get that by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com and clicking on college basketball picks. But we do this for all of our sports too. So
yeah, the one issue with our widget right now is the records. We'll fix it. But yeah, there we go.
They normally do a refresh there. That's a third party thing. So
yep,
it isn't us.
Occasionally happens sometimes. It's not perfect.
It's never our fault.
Yeah, we yeah. It's a third party thing. You might have caught me writing them an email once on the show. 17 vodkas deep.
Under the bus on the
show. High Point Furman. When I took High Point, I didn't know I was going to get this lucky.
Oh my god!
I thought this was going to be a game.
I think a lot of people did.
I mean, I still laid it with High Point, but I did not foresee. I only watched the first half because it got ugly. So, your guys' thoughts on is High Point? Let's overreact. Should we give them the national championship now, or
they're an at-large mid-major team? That's the biggest overreaction of first night. That's for sure.
Yeah, Flynn Clayman. What a fucking debut here. Taking over for Alan Huss. They looked like they had the last 2 years. They looked like they didn't miss a beat. And Furman's good. Furman's like the most experienced team in the SoCon coming back. Yeah. And they completely embarrassed them from the opening tip. That was a beatdown.
Yeah, Cameron Fletcher, former high major player, puts up a double-double. And then Rob Martin, who was the star guard for SEMO last year, transfers in, and he was really good.
Yeah, I mean, that was super fucking impressive. Super fucking impressive.
Furman's going to be a good defense this year, too. Like, crazy.
You know what was not impressive was when I bet on Georgia State against my Eagles. This is what I get for going against my fucking Eagles, Mac.
I lost too on this. I wanted to fade you.
Oh my god! And I had gotten some intel on Georgia. Actually, you know what? I can't trust any of the Sun Belt intel,
dude. Your intel sold you down.
One hit, but two did not. Two did not. Yeah.
The story of this game was a redshirt freshman who was not projected to be a starter or anything by many people that do a whole lot more homework than I do. Mohammed Habhab. He's a local kid in southeastern Michigan. His line in this game was absurd. Redshirt freshman, first college basketball game ever, and he broke the game. He goes for 15 with 16 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. He's a freshman 6'9" big man in the MAC.
I watched a lot of this game.
Holy
at least
shit.
the first half before it got really ugly. But man, I did not think that would. I mean, look, I could see me losing, but I didn't think it'd be 71-49. You're holding Georgia State less than 50.
Yeah.
What? Shout out to Eastern Michigan. I'm sorry, Eastern Michigan. I apologize. You know you're my boys.
I'm apologizing too.
disloyal.
I usually hate on Stan Heath, but how is that kid redshirting? Can I ask? What are you doing last year?
Holding him. He was saving him.
Yeah.
Didn't want to show.
I actually had a really rough middle of the day. There was a point where it was looking really bleak. I was texting you guys, like, I don't think I can do the show anymore, guys. I'm going to quit. I'm going to retire. You're like, Dundee, you don't have any money. And I was like, yeah, that's a good point. Right. We took Tennessee. I think all of us. Was that a triple?
Barnes?
Yeah.
Barnes
76-61 against Mercer.
Yeah.
Fuck was that?
I don't know. That was they went through the motions. That's the only problem with taking some of these big ass favorites. If they're not motivated and they just call off the dogs and they just go through the motions, you ain't covering.
Yeah. Now I will thank you, and I feel like I can't remember.
Jacoby Gillespie did not have a good game here. Just box score watching. 4 turnovers, only 8 points. He had 6 assists, but still not the greatest box score you're gonna have of Gillespie this season.
Well, then I felt pretty fucking good about this play. I know Mac did too. Would have been nice to know, dude. Why the fuck was there like 6 people? You have a coach that has been to the fucking Final Four. You're in a conference that you should be able to compete and maybe even win.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall goes into Amherst and flushes the toilet on my face. 78-72. Just
painful watch.
Dude, there was like this.
Might have been the worst crowd of the night.
It was really bad, dude. It was like, how does... I'm curious when you talk to Frank, dude. It's like, I know that's his wife's alma mater, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I see that, but it's like, I don't even... Like, I'd be super pissed off. Like, this is, I remember Cal taking this team to the Final Four with Marcus Camby and Padilla and everybody, but it's like Blue Row. How the fuck is it this bleak? Fucking Northeast, dude. They're terrible fan bases.
Can I
like, I love the Northeast, maybe? But goddamn, what's that?
Maybe it's a stupid question, but can I ask a question?
Sure.
Did the move to the MAC kill it? Like, are they more?
Their crowd sucked last year too, and they were a top 4 team in the A-10 2 years ago, and the crowd still weren't good. I don't know what's wrong with that fucking fan base. They're showing up for football though, or they were until they were 0-8. UMass is just taking a shit on me over and over. Like I've been trying to fucking push him across the finish line. It's like I can't win a fucking game with the Minutemen.
Yeah, I mean, also just
Sorry.
God damn you, Minutemen.
It looks like Marshall's still tinkering with lineups too. 2 guys that came off the bench played more minutes than starters by a
severely out rebounded him, dude.
Have fun at practice tomorrow, Minutemen.
Well, luckily I did hit here somehow. Colgate covered. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Shout out to the toothpaste.
This is a good play by us.
80-69. This was sharp.
Izzo 1-8 in his last
this is
9
more you guys
season
than me.
openers.
I'll give you guys the credit here. I mean I followed, but I wasn't rushing to the window before you guys until you guys talked about this one.
Yeah, he's 1-8 against the spread in his last 9 season openers. Izzo is
crazy. Fairfield covered against Penn State. I liked Fairfield. Of course, they didn't bet it. Idiot, right? We should
see them race out the gates.
They're up 15-2. Yeah. Red Foxes.
All I saw was screenshots from everybody on Twitter.
That would have been great.
Syracuse destroyed the golf course. We should have bet this. We should have fucking bet this. 85-47, which the ACC was making a statement here against the golf course, and then Clemson beat New Hampshire 88-38.
Yeah, the ACC really made a statement with Georgia.
I bet Syracuse. I added that on the picks page.
Oh, did you?
I look nice because all right. So I added a lot on the picks page last night because we didn't have fucking lines last night.
True.
So yeah. I mean, hopefully that won't happen again. I don't remember that ever happening as much as it did last night. They were scared. They saw how many people were in here.
Did you guys watch this game?
Syracuse?
I don't. Yeah. Did
No.
you watch it at all?
No.
Why did JJ Starling only play 3 minutes? That's something we should.
I'm
monitor
not
here.
sure. I didn't. That game wasn't catching
Load.
my eye.
They
Yeah.
won by 50. Load management.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we might have locked this up last night, but I didn't bet this. So, but Navy fucked up Presbyterian. Why
Oh,
did we?
yeah.
I didn't bet this, dude. So
You didn't bet it? Yeah,
I
we
forgot to bet it. Yeah.
I ended up betting it. This is another one you add today because it didn't come out to the morning. Navy's got the most experience in the country.
They fucked them up, dude. Presbyterian held to 55 at home.
And Austin Bonini, their returning star, didn't even have a great game. But yeah, Navy's defense completely shut down Presbyterian. They were brutally inefficient offensively. They went 3 for 21 from deep.
Navy's having a hell of a year, basketball and football, like with all that returning production.
Let's go, midshipmen.
The midshipmen were never a sweat today. So good catch.
I think one of the things, well, I'll make the point at the end. I just want to make sure. But South Alabama beats Toledo 76-74. I didn't have strong conviction on this play, but Sunbelt, I feel like, am I talking out of my ass when I say the Sunbelt overachieved?
9 and so 9 and 4 overall. I tweeted out but they won kind of some showcase games at the top. Like
they won the top games.
Yep. I mean, what South Alabama won at Toledo, who's won the MAC for the last 5 years. Troy won at Kent State in that crazy game. UMass is probably going to be top 5, top 6 projected wise.
We'll see.
That's what their preseason poll was.
Okay.
Yeah, they're top half. Bottom of the MAC sucks. And Marshall got a win there. So
bottom of the Sunbelt sucks too.
That's why all the MAC beat them at the bottom.
Yeah, this is a really disappointing loss for Toledo. Season opener. I mean, this is just the sign of, I think, what's going to come. I think regression hits the Rockets pretty hard here. They've been competing for conference titles 5 years in a row, won 4 straight. Last year, they were like 4th or something, 2 games out, I believe. And then I don't know if they've got it this year. It's a lot of inexperience on the roster this season.
Lafayette covered for us against St. Joe's, barely, I think by a point, right? Or was it a point and a half? 85-76. None of us bet that, right?
No. Did not touch that.
And now let's get to me and Bienick being super, super sharp.
Oh, yeah.
With these Pitt Panthers. These Pitt Panthers covering the number like the pros that they are.
This pick didn't get on the picks page for me. There was no line last night, so I didn't get it in.
Yeah.
I'm super sharp because I didn't add it as a lock because I knew what was going to happen. It happens every time in a bye game. The foo-foo always comes through.
For what it's worth, they didn't blow them out by 30 like it typically happens with Pitt. Just skated by.
Yeah. Jerry Davis, you said he's calling me for betting Navy up to well, my apologies. I mean, I did state that, I'm sure.
We meant 24.
Yeah, but I was also slamming back vodkas on a 4-hour show. So forgive me if I forget to actually place the bet. It happens both ways sometimes. So, that was a winner too. Yeah. So I mean, I gave my clients extra, just some change. Dial 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE. We do that sometimes. Another thing is when you place like 30 bets, sometimes you can forget to bet one, especially on a 4-hour show. Shout out to Pitt. Mac, why does Pitt look like a real contender this year in the ACC and nationally?
Next slide, Sullivan.
Great. Great question.
All right, this one was like I said, I had a really rough middle of the day. I had reliable information, I thought, about the Appalachian State Mountaineers being very good this year. That was inaccurate. As Central Michigan, this was a lock battle too. You filthy animals went with Central Michigan, and wow, I'll put it like this: I no longer take information from that guy. All right, and
did NC Nick?
Just close to the program. Okay, my ass. All right. Fire up Chips. Are they a contender in the MAC 1 game into this fucking thing or what?
So I'll piggyback off what I said earlier. It was kind of a nice night for some of these year 1 coaches. Bronkema, I mean,
Yep.
He comes over from the D2 ranks, Ferris State, and brings over some of his guys. They're going to be underrated. They're going to be in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, he only brings over
who's
2.
That AD? They hired him and Drinkle. That's Drinkle in football.
Yeah,
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, he only brings over 2 Ferris State Bulldogs with him, but one of them's the 7-footer, Nathan Clairbout. And yeah, I mean, he's just a force down low. But Tamario Adley is the name that you need to know. Their point guard, he did it all in this one. Really impressive. He's a Wayne State transfer, so that's Metro Detroit area. D2 again. It's a D2 All-Star team rather than he brings Ferris State with him. But yeah, the offense hums. Adley had 22 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Did it all.
We just need to blindly back them for a while.
Yeah,
like
they're
gonna be an animal. Like the books aren't gonna fucking catch up that Central Michigan is underrated.
Central passed the eye test. I really do believe. Like I text a lot to these guys.
I watched the whole game, dude. Yeah,
I text a lot to these guys, and that one I sent a text about. Like they caught my eye for sure.
You know who did not catch my eye was another wager that I lost a bunch of money on. The Niagara Falls basketball team against the Bet Detectives Duquesne Dukes.
Great call.
83-63. And this one was never close. I mean, how about Niagara, by the way? 14% from the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. Also, just complete ass everywhere. Bad play. I just thought Duquesne Lane, and that's some of those mid majors that I tend to love catching double digit. Like, I feel like Duquesne does not beat many teams by 20 points.
Niagara is going to
18. Yeah,
they're in for a rough year. Niagara.
I agree. Watching that, I agree.
Duquesne looks like a 1 or 2 man team, though. At least in box score watching. I didn't watch the game, but we'll see what happens there.
Then this one we should talk about for a little bit because we had a lock battle and me and Matt came out victorious. And I was getting several texts from David Matola, who was hammered at an Applebee's in fucking Utah.
Attaboy, David.
Hilarious.
Well.
W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcats.
I know there's a story Bienick will tell, but this game was very fun to watch. The runs were by both teams, and then the freshman, Pete.
Koa Pete.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Good God.
My entire point of analysis was Florida's front court's experienced, and the strength of Arizona's is the front court, but they're young and inexperienced. I'll take the experience. That kid broke the game.
Koa Pete, listen to this stat line.
Yeah.
30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 block.
Hat tip.
Holy, someone get the guy a prostitute in Vegas right now. Like, good God.
Well, I'll tell you what. Koa Pete had all the headlines tonight. Jaden Bradley was pretty damn good too. I mean, he quietly went for 27 and 5 and had some big steals too. And I told Tommy Lloyd praising him after the game. But dude, Pete, I mean, welcome to college basketball. That was now he's a national name just after that one game. Hell of a win for Arizona, man. That crowd was fucking lit.
That was a big part. And look, Florida got up like what, 12? Was it 12, 13 early? And then
one guy tweeted at me that it was over.
Yeah, we did take some shit talk early, not only early, but even last night about now I understand Florida won the national championship and fair enough. I don't think you panic if you're a Florida fan, but we did get some shit for this, and it was a little quiet on the front. A little quiet on the front after this play here. Bienick, you're a Florida fan. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, no, you mentioned the story, so I guess I'll tell the story. I mean, Florida came out the gates buzzing early, drilling every three they could. They had a 10-point lead after the under 12, and then it may have been the under 8, and then all three of us got tagged in a tweet saying, Noah, you were so correct. Like, way better analysis, something like that, than the other two. Florida was always the move, something along that line. And I'm like, dude, we've got 30 minutes left in this game. And then Mac quote tweeted it, and I was in a tough spot. And just everybody that's tuning into the show or betting in college basketball, it was opening night. I get it. There's excitement there. But there's 40 minutes of college basketball, and they were outscored by like 18 points.
And they had the crowd too, so you knew if they just got hot, you'd be able to get that. But when's the last time Tommy Lloyd's team only shot 5 threes?
Yeah, that was something I was going to mention.
Has that ever? I can't recall one game where his team only shot 5 threes.
He's had Caleb Love for 2 straight years. So
fair enough.
He shot 5 threes a game himself.
He'll pull up like mid game from like 48 feet and just I got this.
Yeah.
Sometimes he would, but sometimes he would also miss. Awfully. But this
Mac, I'm gonna drop a name. I think Koa Pete had the best opening night freshman performance since Baylor, Jacoby Walter.
Oh, Walter against Auburn.
Auburn.
Yeah, that was a fucking
He broke the internet that night too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, this Pete kid, he's the real deal.
Dude, he had a couple of posters like over veteran big men that are good.
Yeah.
I mean, that dunk when Florida got it back tied 70-70, and he dunked on he caught that alley-oop. I was like, good
backbreaker, man.
I was confused a little bit. I was watching the post game, and so he's a freshman, correct? How old of a freshman?
He's 18. I don't know what
Bruce Pearl's talking about. He was recruiting him in Istanbul.
Well, like Team USA in international basketball.
Well, why? How are you? Oh, so you're going over there on a recruiting trip?
You're going overseas and you're watching just all of the
I was very
U18.
confused by that. I was like, what did he play a year in Turkey and then came to?
I'm assuming it's like World Cup basketball type stuff. That's
Pearl. I don't listen to anything he says.
Fucking politician had to do that flex. I was over there in Istanbul recruiting you,
Well, he said he was trying to get the kid from BYU too. Devonta, I was like, he wasn't over there in Istanbul too. What are you talking about? He just making us. Neither of you guys came.
I was taken back by that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I honestly was like, am I completely off on this? Did he fucking play in Turkey?
Yeah. No. I'm in the assumption, as the Juice is saying, that was the Team USA junior team. I'm assuming like U18s, U19s, World Cup stuff.
Bruce probably wasn't even there. He just made it up.
No way,
dude. I will say this: like noticing from the Florida point of view, and they're a top 5 team preseason, so I think this might be useful. I don't know if Xavier Lee's physical enough for the SEC. Going down low in the Arizona trees, that was a tough watch, but defensively I think Boogie and Xavier passed the test, so it'll be
game 1. It's game 1.
Florida, for sure. Florida will be just fine. No, I'm not worried about them. Arizona's pretty fucking good though.
Yeah. Also is pretty good is the Pussy Pack, because I bet on North Carolina Central. Hi. I'm your fucking moron today.
Fucking Will Wade, we're that shit up.
Oh my god!
Him and Pat Kelsey, dick measuring contest. Who can run up to 4 more tonight?
I didn't know he had a Signetti stroke in him there. Good god!
Don't even call Pat Kelsey a dick measuring contest or whatever. SC State just couldn't score, so that's just naturally going to run up if you only score 16 points.
NC Central, yeah.
No, SC State who played Louisville.
They had 16. SC State.
They had 16 points at half. It was like 64-16 in the second half.
It was terrible.
So, I mean, the score is going to go up if you don't put the ball in the hoop.
I'm not going to fade the Pussy Pack too much this year. They were in fuck you mode. And that was.
I think they're a dark horse Final Four team.
Yeah. They'll fuck it up somehow. Carolina beat Central Arkansas by 1,000. I actually watched a little bit of it. I don't know why. Just Watched a little bit of it. Nothing to say here. But this next one, I actually think is the worst beat of the night for me personally.
JMU.
Oh. The whole day. This is the worst one. I know I mentioned Queens. This one's the worst one. JMU could have won this game. They were actually like, this was a crazy game. Credit to Akron. That was a good crowd. This game was all over the fucking place, but what I almost want to pull up the what's it called when the probabilities, because like we're getting 8.5.
Yeah.
I believe JMU has a second half 10-12 point lead, maybe at the 10-12 minute mark.
They have an 8-point lead at the 13-minute mark.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah.
Oh man, the wheels fell off late. We were on the right fucking side here, man. We were on the right fucking side. Like I actually thought the money line was in play because I played the money line too. I was like, oh, I'm a fucking genius. I'm a fucking genius for this play. Every year they undervalue these Dukes. I took them against Michigan State a couple years ago in the opener. They're up by 9 at halftime. I'm telling you, I think they had a 10-point lead or a 12-point lead or something in the second half, where I was like, oh, they got this. They got this.
They were up by 10 with 19 minutes to go in the second. That was their largest lead, and they had an 81% chance of winning the game.
And you're getting 8.5. Come on.
I don't even know if that was the worst collapse of a Sun Belt team today.
Well, I'm just saying, what was the score at 5 minutes? Akron was up by like 2, right?
I just closed it.
Yeah, it was. Trust me, I watched the whole fucking game. It was like a 2-point game, maybe a 4-point game. But
Akron was up 6 with 5 to go.
Yeah, they should have never got this though. They should have Akron deserved to win the game.
How'd they cover going away?
Yeah.
You couldn't score at the end.
Oh my God, man. This one, I just felt like they robbed me. I was counting my money. I was just like, okay, we're good.
Do we talk about the other Sun Belt collapse since we're on the topic?
We sure can. Luckily I didn't touch that game.
Fucking Old Dominion.
But I watched it. I did watch it here. Old Dominion. What was that final score? You guys got me jumping ahead.
So it was 87-72 final. And Old Dominion was up by 14 in the first. It was the first half, granted, but they scored just 4 points in the final 7 minutes of basketball to lose by 15. That, I think, was the worst.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Miami, Ohio is a good defense. They bring a lot back from last year's team that was, I think, second place in the MAC. I think they might have lost in the tournament title too last year. So like they're coming back with a vengeance. I like that Red Hawks team.
Yeah.
I mean both crowds were good crowds at both, and Travis Steele and John Gross, both brothers, nice comeback wins.
There you go.
Yeah, amen.
Didn't even put that together.
What?
Folks, I want to tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers to play $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So get on over there. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college football and NFL. They just added the NBA and, of course, college hoops again. Rhythm threw us a great March Madness party at Circa last year. They kill it in college basketball. Rhythm is also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model that you build, and you could win $1,000. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right. Okay. Recapping games here. Rhode Island beat the shit out of Stetson. I picked that right. Did I bet that? No, I didn't. Of course not. I was at the middle of the day. I was convinced I might lose like $1,000. But luckily the late night slate came through. But part of the reason why I lost was the fucking Long Island Sharks. They let me down. Notre Dame 89, Long Island 60. Notre Dame's little bitches, by the way. Fucking ran that shit up late. We were right on that number. We were right. Yeah, lock battle loss. I got my ass kicked in the lock battles, to tell you the truth.
The ACC did a little bit of running up the score tonight.
Oh, dude, I thought this was like an 11-point game with. I thought it was like,
Mac.
oh, we're gonna backdoor this, or we're gonna stay in this and get this. So
It was a big point at their media day where they were talking about they studied on the net.
there
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
there was, yeah.
So
They're keeping those starters in the old ACC.
they were like,
Cook
hey,
the
we
books.
we added the extra 2 games for them. We subtracted the 2 conference games. That way they could schedule however you like. So if you have a Duke team, you can go out and you can schedule your top 10, top 15
It's a good point.
teams.
We should have mentioned that last night, and I think I would have probably taken more because I was at ACC Media Days, and that was a huge fucking point of emphasis.
And then they were like, and if you're a team like they didn't name a name, but it was like you can go out and you can schedule a couple of bottom tier teams and then be able to fix your net numbers in those type of games. And I'm like, oh, here we go. They're just taking the Big 12
I think
playbook.
I should have paid more attention to that. I think because I probably should have backed off that.
I will say,
tournament last year.
Observing from afar on the Long Island game, the bench is short. Like there's not a ton there. Not a lot of depth.
We're fine. Forget about it. All right,
So one injury or two that might hurt. And I don't know if I've said this on the show yet, but I'm nervous about them without Gerard Gillian, who is the former Chicago State coach, who was then the associate head coach last year with Strickland. Now he's at Florida State.
Forget about it.
We'll see.
New Haven got destroyed by UConn. Glad we didn't bet it.
They actually did a little bit better than I thought they would, and I
bet
think
it
they
because-
covered.
Yeah.
They covered with ease. That shit was like a 37-point spread or something.
Yeah, you suck, Hurley.
Yeah, but they did get a little baptized in Division I today. Running into UConn game 1, that's tough.
Ball State stuck it to the Raging Cajuns, 75-64. We were on this one. I just didn't bet it. I think we are all on Ball State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to ask me a ton because I was taking almost all the MAC teams last night, Colby. You were calling me out on that.
We were all on Bowling Green against Texas State. Texas State looks terrible, by the way. I watched a chunk of this game.
God.
Bowling Green's defense is good. That was my takeaway. They completely shut down the Bobbies. That was
blowout.
Impressive.
Yeah. That was pretty filthy. This was sharp on us, man. And Bienick, I don't think you went along with us, but man, Western Illinois almost won this outright. Double lock on the Leathernecks for me and Mac. They almost won this outright, man. This was a game. This was a fucking game.
Yeah. I wanted them to win at Radford so bad.
I needed. I still like the middle of the day. It was wins were hard to find. So this one was big, but yeah, I don't know how good Radford is. I don't know how good they are.
They're a big hype team. We'll see. We'll see.
The roster looks good on paper. We'll see how good Chew is.
Yeah.
I ate shit on Western Carolina, which was another bad intel play, by the way. Sort of. I don't know. I've heard that from multiple.
Well, your Carolina friends are giving you bad intel.
Yeah, this one, even Hoops Peterson too was talking to me about this one. He likes the Cats as well. So I mean,
the Western Carolina.
I feel like it was more public. This was
just
more
throw Hoops under the bus.
No. I wasn't doing that. It's one game, but I'm just saying, like with the other ones, it was one person, and I had not heard anybody else talk about this team. I heard like 10 people talk about Western Carolina being good. So I think this is a little more public, where it's okay that you're wrong in this one game. I'll live with that. I'll live with that one.
I picked the spread on them yesterday on the show, but I bet the total. I was expecting, I wasn't sure what to expect out of their offense, but I thought their defense would be a whole lot better than giving up 94 to Cincinnati. I think that's a little concerning for them. So I had the under 142.5, and it blew way over that. But the TCU totals last night or tonight went 2-1. We got the over 138.5 across on App State Central. I don't think I mentioned that because we were just gushing over the chips. So,
I'm not shitting on Hoops, by the way. Donaldson. Hoops is our boy. I'm just saying, I had enough conversation with enough college basketball people on our level about Western being good that I don't consider it. Like the Georgia State one was a lone wolf, right? Appalachian State was a lone wolf. That's why I don't consider them the same. Like Western, I think is probably gonna be fine, based off of enough people told me that they're good, and I was already kind of high on them, just off of what I saw them bringing back and stuff. So let's not panic. Let's not panic there. Let's not panic on the Virginia Cavaliers who stuck it to the moving company, 87-53.
I have no analysis here.
I watched 0 of this game.
I didn't even monitor the score in this game.
I watched 0 of this game too. Dayton 88, Canisius 48. Why didn't I bet this?
I bet this. I locked this last night.
Yeah,
I bet this.
Yeah, it was a beatdown. Dayton's good, man. Hopefully they can stay healthy.
Also, it took a while to get there, but this is one we all talked ourselves into last night. I love how I remember to do this, but not Navy. VCU 103, Wagner 74. Cashed on the Rams of VCU.
I did not.
You surprised Wagner scored that much?
A little bit.
Me too.
Yeah.
I dropped the ball there. That's one that I forgot to bet.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem on a 4-hour show, you know? Bucknell 78, Delaware 70. We were on the correct side. Did anyone bet this? I didn't bet this.
Yeah, but I bet Bucknell. John Griffin and company. This Delaware team, I didn't understand that line. Like I think Bucknell's way better than Delaware.
Yeah.
Not way better, but better. And they're at home. They're good at home under Griffin.
Yeah. Cam and the Jets, did you guys have a video for college football picks tomorrow? Yes, that is out there right now. It's on the Database Top 25 episode. Go check it out. We cover the action games tomorrow.
Did we do that episode tonight? I don't even know
we did. We've just been talking forever. I'm going to give you guys shit. Did you guys give me shit for bringing you into some?
Yeah.
I felt like you guys convinced me to go in on Kent State against Troy.
Yeah.
I'll take.
All right. You guys brought me into this one.
They had a chance. They weren't the right side, but they had a chance, and they gave up a layup at the end. Like the game's on the line, just gives up a layup, and then
Troy was the better team all game though. I watched this whole fucking game.
100%. Yeah. Kent State was lucky to. I mean, they too. Like Troy kind of fell apart in the final couple of minutes. Another Sun Belt team on the road that kind of collapsed with the crowd. And then Kent State. They needed to win it in regular time, but for overtime, it was good for us with the spread. And then Troy retook control of the game there. The Troy thing also, I wanted to mention, they did not play much of a rotation at all. I know it's game one again, but they only played like 7 dudes. So I thought that was something.
They might be a player in the conference again, though.
That guy Cross is a good coach. He was good at Arlington.
Yeah.
So they played 5 dudes 33 minutes or more in this game.
So I just looked at the preseason poll. So the MAC, they went 9-4 tonight at home, but they lost 4 out of their top 6 teams lost home games. So I would say it's a little bit of a disappointing night for the MAC.
I thought this was a quality game. I really did. Like Kent State had 3 guys scoring 20 points, and Del Recco Gillespie would have been the player of the game if
a lot of Gillespies these days, right? Like
if it wasn't for Troy winning the game. Gillespie looked a little sloppy with the ball. He's a 6'8" big man who has it in his hands a ton, but this kid went up for 22 points, 16 boards, 3 blocks, and 2 assists. The only issue is he's a little bit Danny Wolf in him. He had 7 turnovers. So that's something to watch for the Flashes.
Something to watch here was, this is the benefit to me on media days. We talked about this, I think, last night on Mike Young convincing me that they're very good. So
thank you, Mike Young.
I loaded up on the Hokies. And they beat Charleston Southern by 30. It's only one game, but 31 actually to do better. Mac, did you bet this?
I did not bet this. I stayed away. Another ACC team getting it done on the cover. Did the ACC cover every game?
No. Damon Stoudemire.
NBC. Those 2 were the only 2 that I don't think covered. They had a good night though, ATS.
Yeah, the Neoklis Avdalas watch, by the way, 9 assists, 1 turnover tonight, with 2 blocks as a point guard, 6'9", freshman from Europe. And then Toby Lawal, who is the returning center, went for 20 and 12, a double-double there. So
He told me specifically that he's got 3 point guards that he feels very confident in. And he's only had that once in his career, and that was at Wofford, and these guys are much better. And that was like 20 years ago. So we'll see. We'll see here. Okay. I want to thank you guys for talking me off betting Wofford plus 15.5. Because George Mason dominated them. They held them to 46 points.
Yeah, that's a work in progress at Wofford.
yeah, really bad shooting night all around for them. But that's George Mason's defense. They're very solid on that end of the floor.
But I was also foolish enough to go on the Bryant Bulldogs, who got fucking destroyed.
Let's go
By 16 by these St. Bernards.
It's another
Dude,
lock
St.
battle win.
McNamara's got a team.
Yeah.
McNamara's got a good team.
Dude, and I didn't know this either. Jamie and Christian was Siena's head coach for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a homecoming, and they got wrecked. That was tough to watch.
We had a double lock here, maybe even a triple. I think it was a double by me and you, Noah. This was dicey, actually. More dicey than I thought. Western Michigan 76, Coastal 71. We got home, but this was dicey. I came away thinking both teams are trash.
Well, they are. But I didn't bet this, so maybe I forgot to place this one too. But yeah, neither team really has a ton of talent.
Yeah, and then let's talk about this one here. Arkansas State 89, Ohio 85.
It's another year one coach getting a fucking big win.
I mean, they shot 10 for 27 from 3. I think that told the story of the game. That and the offensive rebounding. I feel like they doubled them up offensively, but yeah, nice win for the Red Wolves. We also cashed on the Arkansas Razorbacks against Southern. Let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of this game.
Can I take you back to Arkansas State, Ohio?
You certainly can.
That was a quality game. I thought it was a very well played game and very fun to watch. The Red Wolves turned it up late though. Like they scored. I think they outscored Ohio by like 10 in the final 10 minutes of the game. And you mentioned the rebounding edge, 41-25, big time on that. And so that's just the Alabama, theory or whatever. Threes dominate the glass.
That was a good watch, though. That was one of the better games.
Great
whole
game.
Fucking card. Yeah.
Ryan Pannone, 1-0.
Me and Mac locked this one. We got home. Took overtime. The Owls, who made us cash tonight. Florida Atlantic 83, Boston College 78. We got home. Wasn't pretty, but we got home. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean, FAU, I feel like they were up double digits for a good amount of the first half, and then they went through a scoring drought, and then BC actually had a 10-point lead with 5 minutes. So they're kicking themselves that they blew that game. That would have been a big win for Earl Grant.
Yeah. FAU was up 10 with like 6 minutes to go or something along those lines. BC's got some experience, and I think the one guy, the X factor for that team is Chase Forte. He's the point guard that comes in from South Dakota. Not a lot of people are predicting him to really have a great year in the ACC. But FAU, formidable opponent. He went for 14, 5, and 4 with only 1 turnover. So good day for him.
We got to talk about this beat in this Howard game. Me and Mac locked up Howard plus 19.5. They lost by 21. I didn't catch as much of this as I thought I was going to because the goddamn stupid YouTube TV ESPN thing bouncing around, and then you have to
Peter
go through
Pan?
so many. Well, I have everything, but it's a pain in the ass to get to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, you got to go there, then you got to click on this app. So this is one that I feel like had we had everything there, I would have watched more of this game. But I was monitoring it a lot on my phone, and I felt like we were gonna get the. It was fringe. I don't want to say like we got robbed, but I thought we were gonna be able to pull this out, and we didn't. And I was gonna text you guys. So glad I didn't text you guys. Because Xavier was up. I was watching Xavier beating Marist by like 19. And I was like, you fucking pricks. I was gonna bet Xavier.
Patino.
Well, Marist cut this thing to 4 late in the game. Xavier wins by 4. But man, they were up big. I mean, what was the biggest lead in this game? I'm curious.
Hey, real quick too, Clark.
20. They were up 20.
Yeah. Beginning of the second half.
Clark, was Bryce Harris a big time recruit that went into Howard? He's been there for like 4 or 5 years now. He had a great game against Missouri.
Did you watch any of that, Bienick?
No, I didn't.
I saw the collapse. I saw them get it down to like 6 and then 4. But yeah.
How about fucking Holy Cross? They not sure Providence is going to be very good this year. Providence wins by 10. I mean, sure enough, they were up like 15 at halftime. But I'm saying, I don't think Holy Cross is any good. But okay, maybe they're just fucking around. I don't know. And then the elephant in the room here: Georgia Tech 56, Maryland Eastern Shore 52, in overtime. What?
Yeah, we can thank Colby for that one. I know I definitely got talked into that game.
I'm sorry. Like Maryland Eastern Shore, this one, there's one upset that we're going to talk. There's 2, but one that I kind of thought was possible. But this is shocking to me because it's one thing. Like, I'm not sure Georgia Tech's good this year, even before this game. But I just thought Maryland Eastern Shore is so bad that they're like, this program's been terrible. Which one is right here? Georgia Tech's that bad, or is Eastern Shore actually going to be a player in the MEAC? Something's got to give here.
Yeah, I like Maryland Eastern Shore is like
they're by
maybe
350s, right? 350s.
They're better than like Mississippi Valley, and that might be it.
This is the most shocking outcome to me.
It might be. It's more shocking
short of the Boise game. But this is the most shocking outcome to me.
Yeah,
New Orleans TCU's in the category.
I took New Orleans in the points. I thought Master P knows what he's doing. You can run a record label. You can run a goddamn basketball program. Sure. All right.
Like New Orleans is bad, but like Maryland Eastern Shore is abysmal.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Like Maryland Eastern Shore this one is the most shocking game to me. This and Boise. I could not believe this. I
will say about Georgia Tech, like they've been a very good defense, but the offense is severely lacked under Stoudemire so far in his tenure.
They shot 5 of 26 from 3.
Yeah, they were.
They got out rebounded by Maryland Eastern Shore. He told me this is his tallest team. Is like we're going to be much better off the glass. He just got out rebounded by Maryland Eastern Shore.
Actually, you know what? His big man didn't play in this game. Hold on. I don't see a weird name. That's the best way I could put it right now, but it's missing for sure. Hold on. Georgia Tech did not have Bay Dongo. Bay Dongo did not play.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
and he was at media day with you.
I mean, even if he doesn't play, you still should beat Maryland Eastern Shore by at least double digits.
Dude, but the ACC dodged a huge bullet here. You lose to Maryland Eastern Shore.
Yeah. No,
oh my God.
That's very notable. Like Bay Dongo's their best player, and he didn't play. Actually, Lamar Washington,
I didn't watch any of the fucking game. I didn't watch any of the game, but
Lamar Washington, their projected starting point guard, didn't play in this game either. He was originally recruited by Stoudemire to Pacific, and he's a Pacific transfer for this season, and he didn't play. So
let's shit on this though for a second here. The problem is, to me, I have a 9 TV setup, and I still like the way they didn't spread these games out good at all.
No, there was like 57 o'clock games.
So Maryland Eastern Shore, there's a 30-point spread. I'm not had this been spread out better. The problem with everyone going for themselves is no one's looking out for the overall. This is why Cody Campbell shit is genius at Texas Tech. The booster that's arguing for this TV act to
write your legislator to vote yes to the Broadcasting Act or whatever.
Amen. Right. Check out Cody Campbell if you haven't. But this game, I was like, I'm not gonna like. We had the Max Sunbelt Challenge going on. That caught like 4 or 5 of my TVs. This game was not even on my radar, even though I knew we were betting on it. I was like, this a 30-point fucking spread. I'm not gonna watch this. And then when you're going through your phone, you're like, this can't be real. My app's got to fuck up, right? It's got to be fucked up. This can't.
Well, did you see the app score for the Navy game that we had on our website?
No, what was that?
They beat it by 100.
It was like 111 to 37.
Yeah, these apps fuck up sometimes, man. So, I bet Bellarmine they got fucking annihilated by Snow White.
Yeah,
in Georgia. They almost lost by 50.
Yeah.
What?
That's a tough game one for Doug Davenport.
Yeah.
They had one dude scored 23. Nobody else on the team scored more than 8. Bellarmine.
I lost on Western Kentucky by some bullshit late in the game too. 82-70. They beat Tennessee Tech. We did cash on Seton Hall against St. Peter's. Held them to 50 points. We cashed there. They went by 27.
Yeah, I was on the under in that one. That was my favorite pick of the day.
And then you lucky piles of shit on this one, man. This game was. I actually am going to nominate this one as best game of the day or top 5 game of the day. And this is where I say the regionality. This did catch a screen. Boston Northeastern delivered, guys.
Yeah.
But you guys eked this motherfucker out. 76-75 in overtime. I thought we had it in regulation. I thought I fucking had it in regulation. And then in overtime, I will say Northeastern got fortunate to cut it to 1. But you guys delivered.
They got the revenge.
This was a horseshoe game, though. This is a true horseshoe game. Like
it's always
make a free throw here, free throw there. It was like down the stretch. You're like, come on, dude, you can't do this. Great game.
I will say too about BU. They're another team that's probably got to figure out some rotations because their bench played a lot better than the starters.
That was a fun game. It took forever, dude. We got fucking lucky as fuck on this. Belmont covered by a half a point.
I don't know how,
dude. Lucky as hell. I was watching this game. Air Force was drilling everything. They were shooting 61% from the field at one point in this game. Holy
I can't
shit.
believe this hit for us. I cannot believe this hit for us. Air Force severely out-rebounded Belmont.
Yeah, that was weird.
How does that happen?
I didn't see that, but yeah, that's bad too. They're small. Like the Air Force roster's small.
The coach was telling me how small they are, and it's like, would they out-rebound Belmont? Like a trusted mid-major, you know what I mean? On their court?
Yeah. Oh.
Crazy.
Air Force's leading rebounder was 6'6", 7 boards.
So one of our best plays of the day, in my opinion, and I can't remember if we triple locked this or not, but laying the points with UAB against Valley State was easy. Very easy.
That was a ridiculous game.
Yeah. 51-point win for UAB. This one ridiculous. This almost had JMU vibes. Tarleton State loses by 20. We cover. We cover. But goddamn, this is where the tide turned for me. I felt like I started to got some wind in my sails and started to win a bunch of bets. This thing, Mac. Well, it didn't have to be this sweaty.
No, it was like an 8-point game with 8 minutes left.
It didn't have to be this sweaty. Oh man. Yeah. Shout out to Tarleton's going to be solid this year.
They're not bad.
I was impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more talent this year than previously. They have Dior Johnson on the team.
Yeah.
He's been around the block So.
He has. I'm mad at you guys for talking me off betting Maine because they covered against George Washington despite only scoring 47 points.
Hilarious.
Charlotte stuck it to Indiana State. Good Lord.
Indiana State's a fade team, man.
Yeah, that's bad news. Tough situation there. I thought it could be a tragic magic play. Yeah, that's not good.
Ben Bradford went for 31 for the clit. Nico, shout out to Nico Medved. Been on this show. They 27-point win against fucking Gardner Webb.
Cade Tyson, former Belmont point per game leader in the country, went for 30 in this one.
Why did I not bet Marquette? Gosh. They destroyed Albany by 27.
Albany's bad.
They're terrible. I think I might have even said lock this up and I didn't bet this. I was going to bet this. I think one of our best plays, honestly, if you look back at our night, I was very lucky to have a winning night. I thought I was going to have a horrible night at one point, but this is one of our best plays. Bethune-Cookman cashes for us. They almost won the game outright. They lose by 5 at the Jungle in overtime. While Pops is on the TV cutting jokes about Istanbul and Madagascar and shit, right? Son's over there in the weeds dealing with Doc Bradley.
The Reggie Theus.
Dude.
He didn't play. Doc Bradley
did not see the floor in this one.
Wait, this is normal. Remember, he's in the portal.
Yeah.
He's in the fucking portal.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that a real human being?
He couldn't play the road games last year or whatever.
Is that a real human being? What does he say in Shawshank Redemption where he's like, he's a figment of my imagination. He's like, and he goes on this, he tells him like 3 metaphors for that. That's what Doc Bradley is to me. Dude.
It's Peter Pan.
Bethune had a chance to win this fucking thing outright, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be, dude. They're gonna be really. We're gonna take Bethune a lot, I think. When will the books adjust? Maybe after this, huh?
Maybe after this. Stephen Pearl, his team fouled up 3 at half court on a half court shot. So I'm like, this head coaching thing isn't so easy, Stephen Pearl. Daddy's not there to save the day right now.
In the same breath as Dior Johnson, Arterio Morris playing for Bethune, 37 minutes tonight, dropped 20 and 10.
Bethune's gonna be nasty. My boys, Reggie Theus. You know who else? My boys, and I don't want them anymore.
Also, real quick before we move on to Keyshawn Hall, kind of stepping on Todd Pettiford's shoes here. We'll see how that goes. Hall took 11 shots, went to the line 18 free throws, and turned it over 4 times. So definitely not the Pettiford show in that game. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah. Shout out to Clark Harvey the Rabbit. This is what I was looking for. And shout out to Nick. That's my guy right there. Bethune. That's something we should monitor. Yeah, I don't want they could be chippy.
I called it in the SEC preview, though. I don't think Auburn's a tournament team this year.
Still, just a team that's capable.
Normally, if a 16 team plays a 12, yeah, for sure. I don't know if they're.
Nah, dude, that's a jungle that they just went into.
Yeah, they play a lot better teams coming up too, though. So yeah, tough schedule ahead. They got Miami, Dayton, Indiana, Missouri, Arizona. So yeah, Bethune's got plenty more chances.
Wisconsin destroyed Campbell by 32. Wisconsin,
you're welcome.
Lost in all this. Wisconsin scored 96 points.
Bro,
again,
what?
Greg Gard's got something figured out. I don't know
what's going on right here.
They're like an offensive juggernaut now.
I had to double take that one. I was 96 fucking points. They haven't done that since fucking Stan Van Gundy and Michael Finley. All right, unbelievable. 96 points.
Blackwell went for 31. Nick Boyd went for 21.
They started doing that shit last year.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in the water up
They
there.
brought in like a new analyst from overseas for offense, and it clicked. So
Yeah, they need to give him to Fickle.
Yeah.
For on Campbell though, DJ Smith is the point guard. He was on Robert Morris, the NCAA tournament team last year, and he was formerly an NC State kid. He had a good game, so something to keep an eye on for Campbell.
You know who didn't have a good game? Chicago State. No
Yes.
more Chicago State. Although, shout out to you guys starting your football program next year. DePaul by 30. Cannabis Capper. I think he battled us on this Mac.
I think he did. He was talking him up in the pregame show.
These Blue Demons are for real. Remember when we called Chicago State to go in the Northwestern?
That was hilarious.
And
Was that last year?
I thought
They
we
had
had
Wesley
this again.
Cardette though.
Yeah, I thought, and that was Gillian. That was Gillian, right? Yeah,
too.
yeah. Shout out to the city of Chicago. Fuck with me tonight because Loyola Chicago only beat Cleveland State by 3. I thought this was like the best play on the board. What the fuck was this?
They should have.
This went from Tragic Magic automatic cover to Tragic Magic. Oh, we'll win on a buzzer beater.
Oh my god.
Dude, shout out to Rob Summers, man. First game, he had those guys ready to play.
Dude, Cleveland State was 21 of 23 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
I was impressed by Cleveland State's offense and just being able to put up that many points on a good Loyola defense. So,
yeah. Buckyball stuck it to Northwestern State by 30.
Damn.
They almost scored 100. 98.
Yeah.
a couple of Max boys took it on the chin hard tonight.
All the bye games, they got fucking killed tonight.
Yeah.
Sheila got killed too.
Northern Illinois stuck it to ULM by 20. How bad is ULM?
Yeah.
They gave up 102 to Northern Illinois.
They-
The mayor, Fred Hoiberg, took down West Georgia by 33. I watched 0 of that. I did watch a little bit of this. Houston
They look like shit tonight.
Houston against Lehigh, 75-57. Lehigh cruises to a cover. To a cover.
It started 15-0. I go, oh, they're gonna kill them by 30. Shout out to Kelvin Sampson, win number 800.
Yeah, amen to that. One of the better games of the night, I thought. Hampton, Milwaukee. Milwaukee. What was this? I didn't bet this game. Was this
5.5? They didn't.
So yeah, Hampton covers. Bart Lundy gets the win. And then Mac, you did deliver here as Kansas destroys Gottlieb 94-51.
Good pick.
I should have done this. But I did do this. And I think Mac went with me here. American covers against Wake Forest. Loses by only 14. Dwayne Simpkins. Let's go. Iowa State, 88. Fairleigh Dickinson, 50. Mac, I don't want to hear your bullshit here.
I locked him up.
Oh, God.
Laid the 35.5. Way to go,
barely covered
Otzenberger.
Unbelievable.
Otzenberger comes home for me. Yeah.
Did what's his face play for
didn't.
Iowa State?
I didn't watch any of this fucking game.
I just saw the score. I
Yeah.
saw they were up 26 in the first half. I go, all right, hopefully they don't take their foot off the gas.
Taman Lipsy did play. He was
yeah.
battling an ankle injury in the preseason, so good to see him on the floor.
Why did they play him?
I don't know. He played 28 minutes.
This is the problem with the Iowa State. They're like, nah, we no nights off here. Play through the injury against fucking Fair Dick.
Yeah, Lipsy played 25 minutes tonight.
You know who was I did not watch this game, but just score monitoring. The Mexicans gave Baylor kind of a hard time for a while.
They did. Baylor was down like 15 early, and then they woke up and rallied. But yeah, Baylor did not look good early.
And then I think we can address this one in similar vein with Bethune and Boise. No Limit Records. Look, if you can run a record label, you can run a goddamn basketball team. All right? Because New Orleans, the fucking Privateers, who were on the take last year, walk on in to your Big 12, Bienick, his Big 12 over there. They say
12
Jamie
Mac,
Dixon.
not
Yeah,
Big 12
I know, but me and Bienick like to ruffle his feathers. Right?
Maybe New Orleans could be Florida.
I mean, 22-point spread, whatever the fuck it was. They walk in there with Jamie Dixon and his slick back hair, talking his big talk, and New Orleans 78, TCU 74. What a win for the No Limit Soldiers.
TCU
oh my God.
dressed this up too.
Yes.
They finished the game on a 20-4 run.
Oh my God.
This almost was like the worst collapse ever. TCU was a wide open 3 to win the game. Like New Orleans fucking choked. They're up 20 with 7 minutes left.
It was 74-54.
Hilarious.
Dude.
That's a bad loss by TCU.
I didn't have this one on the radar. I scrambled to get this on the TV.
I was
like, whoa. Like I did take New Orleans in the points. I want that on the record, but I didn't think they'd be up double digits.
Fun fact about this game too: TCU's largest lead, 4-2.
Yeah, that's a bad loss.
Maybe wire to wire, pretty much.
Maybe they're not going to overachieve like we think.
Dude, I retweeted New Orleans' game picture that they posted on their social media account, and a lot of TCU fans follow me for baseball stuff, right? And one of their bigger social media personalities, his tag is literally Frog Preacher. It's like JD Plunkett of Lupton Beers. They're big TCU fans. So I retweeted New Orleans game photo, final score, and he goes, comment under New Orleans' photo, thank you for contributing to the Jamie Dixon fire fund or something like that.
Yeah, easy.
I mean,
so
he got them to the tournament. I mean,
he got him to the tournament 4 straight years.
That is the state
Kurt
of
Thomas
affairs down there in Fort Worth.
I wish I would have bet that. I should have had the balls to bet that. But I'm on privateer watch in this Southland. All right, I'm on privateer watch.
When we previewed them, they were the wild card team in that league. We didn't really know what's about shit coming in hot.
And we didn't even mention the Master P thing. I don't think.
Yeah.
You guys got to stay up with your rap, your hip hop rap news. All right.
Yeah, I am in
hip opera. Your hip opera.
I am covering the wrong sport if I don't listen to rap and hip hop.
So. Hey, TCU has St. Francis next.
All these,
somebody.
Bienick's like all these criminals speaking into the microphone.
No, so they've got a Wake Forest transfer on the roster and Churchill Abbas for New Orleans, and he barely played, so that wasn't even a big contributor for him. So yeah, well, tough for TCU.
TCU's got St. Francis on Thursday.
St. Francis for a half actually really fucked with me. I bet Lipscomb. That was a horrible play.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Byington. Is Diego Pavia playing point for you? What the fuck is this?
Dude, Vanderbilt's just a wagon and everything.
105-61. Terrible play. St. Louis drilled SEMO. We should have bet that. I knew we should have bet that.
Vandy ran an 8-man rotation in that one too.
How about I said Detroit Mercy was live on the money line.
How do you lose to UIC by fucking 20? Like what?
That was bad.
I'll take some responsibility for that too.
No, thank you. God damn it, sitting over there.
May have pushed
your hip hop slander. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, another one where I would have thought the defense would have been a little bit better than to give up 91 to UIC. Yeah, not good.
Alabama wins by 29 against North Dakota. What was that line? Did they cover?
Alabama didn't cover.
32 or something.
Yeah.
Your boy picked the Fighting Sioux.
Fucking yeah. They took their foot off the gas.
Gary K's great comment here. TCU should stop scheduling Southland teams. Who got them before?
Northwest
right.
got them like 4 years ago when Miles and Ball.
I remember that.
And Arkansas Pine Bluff threatened them the night before or whatever.
Yeah.
They had two true scares that year.
And then they went to the round of 32. So TCU fans, don't fire Jamie Dixon yet. It's a good coach.
Shout out to Cosmo. It says, what's the over under on how many beers I had today? Actually, I laid off the beers. It's more of the vodka. Also had some Baileys and coffee. Only one beer.
He set the over under at 12.5. So way.
Well,
more.
if you're doing cocktails, it's different. All right. And if you are going to get into hip opera, may I recommend a group called the Alcoholics?
It's less cows on the Papa Dundee over there.
You gotta have a couple of brewskis. Fucking keep us up, keep us awake.
I mean, we're all gonna be dead. I hate these people sitting over there judging you. God damn it, we're gonna be dead. We're sitting on a rock that spins around. You fucking morons. You're sitting there. You're sitting there getting all heated, trying to tell you how to live your life when you're on a floating fucking rock going around the fucking planet.
I hate those motherfuckers that talk like that.
Let the guy wear his sunglasses at night, all right?
Yeah, why not?
With this goddamn quilt in the background, all right? Get that shit out together.
Fucking 2:14 in the morning. There's 300 people watching live right now.
Sitting over here breaking down UIC flame basketball for you pricks, all right? I don't even know if you had a negative connotation with that. I like to make things up in my head.
Do you like the no context video that was posted on TCU last night in the middle of the night?
Are we talking about Captain Hook?
Yeah.
I stand by that. I stand by that. All right.
We gotta get the bet detectives.
Captain Hook.
When that moment happened, I just wrote down the timestamp. I was like, I'll keep that one for later.
I didn't necessarily remember all of the conversation, but when I saw it, I go, yeah, it sounds like something I'd say. It sounds like I stand by Captain Hook. All right. Captain Hook is in the right.
Boom.
Mercyhurst.
Fantastic.
Mercyhurst. Captain Hook might play point guard for Mercyhurst. I don't fucking know. They lost by 23 to Northwestern.
The other hospital.
Yes, the other hospital. And let me see if I can do that for us here. Noah, can you play that process clip there?
But as far as what my votes are and what my process is, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late in the night before. Don't want to go too much into my progress or process or logic, but I will say I appreciate everybody's interaction on social media and all of your feedback.
How did that bitch make the basketball show?
I don't know, but that's one of your voters. She probably has a basketball vote too. She probably does. Yeah.
She probably moved Auburn up after tonight.
I got that key win. Guys, this is where Dundee. See, Dundee. Everyone thought it was. This is a real comeback story. All right. This is like when you think Dolph Lundgren is fucking the greatest ever. You know what I mean? I must break you. He's already killed Creed, right? Or Apollo Creed. He's already killed him. He's got Rocky thinking about fucking retirement. He's talking to fucking robots, right? And his wife that they didn't play that up enough. That two-timing bitch saying you can't win, right? And then he goes over to fucking Russia. He goes over to what's that? I do have that on the board.
I remember you fucking having that. I was like, did we get canceled for that one? There it is.
Yeah, where's your loyalty? I knew she was a cunt. What were we talking about?
I have no idea where this is going.
I don't remember what we were talking about, but I don't know.
I don't even remember what team we were talking about.
Mercyhurst.
Oh, Mercyhurst. Yeah. That's why you should take Mercyhurst next year.
Oh, man. No,
process.
Something.
I wanted to go into the hospital.
I don't remember. I lost my thought. I didn't get a lot of sleep.
And that's why you got to drink.
That's why you subscribe. That's the
Kiss
CTE.
your sleep
That's
goodbye
the CTE,
for the rest
right?
of the college basketball.
This isn't a good start. We're sleep deprived, and
that's
it's only
a good CTE, right? Because I've been talking 20 minutes longer. You know what I mean? 20 minutes longer, right? Oh no, this is where that tide turned. This is where I started winning a bunch of games, guys. and started with these Jacksonville Dolphins, which barely covered. But this should have hit with ease. Miami. Shout out to Jai Luke, his first win of his career as a head coach. 86-69. All right. I didn't watch any of it. You guys watch any of it?
I just was not motivated to watch these bye games tonight.
Well, and it was very tricky with the 4 fucking different, normally if you can get it in one or a majority of it in one, having to go in and out of the apps is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
My pick to click Ernest Uday on that team went for 14-14 for Miami. He's just kind of played behind studs his entire career, both at Baylor and Kansas. Now he's got some runway to be a starter, and I think he's a good player.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm curious about the Canes as the season goes on. South Florida.
I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I might throw it on tomorrow morning. South Florida stuck it to Florida A&M. Charlie Ward, welcome back to college hoops. He got his jersey retired the other day in Tallahassee. We should have faded that. Hit on this one. Hofstra and the points. They almost won this thing outright.
They did.
UCF 82, Hofstra 78. What do you think about this Johnny Dawkins team in your Big 12, Mac?
These newcomers suck.
Well,
Utah
that's a good
sucks.
thing for you guys.
Colorado sucks. We're going to get to those guys. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not high on this UCF team either.
Colby, flashback like 13 months, and I remember the conversation being there's no off days in this league. There's no off days. And now they have off days and they don't like
these newcomers. He excludes BYU and Arizona.
Yeah.
Good.
And
God,
Houston.
This guy over here.
There's more duds than good ones.
Houston?
Yeah,
Houston's good. Not tonight.
Final 4 and
Houston,
2 regular season champions.
Who lost to East Carolina in their final year in the AAC?
Houston made the national championship because they played in the Big 12. They had to go through the process.
They ran through that. They came into that conference and ran through it like
iron sharp iron.
There you go. Thank you. I was going for a Commando reference and I was fucking up. I can't do anything right now. I can't fucking talk. I'll lose my place. But Ole Miss delivered Sela, or delivered. Sure. They won by 30.
Why not?
It was like they gave birth, right, to a shitty basketball team. They won by 30 against Sela.
Yeah.
Probably should have bet that. What was that line?
Like 23, 22. I don't know. Beard's weird in the bye games. Usually doesn't run it up.
Boys, AJ Storr, he might be a big player for Ole Miss this year. He was on the ball a lot for this game. For what
he'll probably transfer.
Yeah.
18, 6 and 4, no turnovers for Storr there.
Oh, you're playing Sela. Yeah, you should be benched if you have a turnover. Bienick, I want to give you the floor here.
Oh, let's go. I know where we're going.
Michigan scored 1,000 points tonight.
Holy shit.
I had this on for a half. I was like, good God.
Dude, it was a train wreck. It was a train wreck. Like, they were standing on the tracks. Holy shit. And Yaxel didn't even start, by the way. He was wearing a big-ass wrap on his hand. 69 points in the first half. Most in program history.
What was that diagnosis?
Probably like a wrist something. I don't know, but he played and it was good. But he played like 20 minutes or something. 69 points, most points in the first half in program history. Marez Johnson is like the real deal as well.
This was over the second attempt. Like within like 30 seconds, I was like, good.
So
God.
Oakland was hanging the first 4 minutes. Because it was TV timeout, and I'm like, okay, maybe Oakland's game here. And then Michigan went on a 22-0 run, and it was over. Elliot Cadeau had 12 assists today.
Dude, I watched that, and I know it's Oakland, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But I was so impressed by Dusty May last year that I think it's bleeding into this year where I'm like, they're national championship good.
They might be, dude. They might be. Trey McKinney, our star freshman, 4-star homegrown. Last year led Orchard Lake St. Mary's in a win against IMG Academy. So, like, that's a big deal. He dropped 21 points, made 6 3-pointers off the bench. Like, they've got a little bit of everything.
Dude, I mean,
if
that was
Elliot Cadeau just doesn't play with his head up his ass, like, it's a good team.
19 for 35 from 3.
Dude, they did that to everybody in the bye games last year too, right?
No, they kind of played with their food a lot.
I thought I remember them just beating the
I
fuck
thought
out
so
of teams.
too, right? No, I think they played with their food against like what, Eastern or Central.
Sure,
or something?
maybe they played with their food against lower tier Big Ten teams because they did run it up early on a lot of non-conference opponents last year. I guess.
I'm such a sucker for Campy in these big games. I take him every time.
Dude, he's playing Houston and Purdue next.
Oof, 0-3.
Oh my god. Dude, that's so tough.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. He's rich.
Prostitution. Get the check.
Yeah.
Take it and move on with your life.
Like, good lord.
Why didn't you guys talk me into betting this Illinois against Jackson State? Illinois always fucks these teams up.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know what Illinois was going to be in our defense.
I watched like 3 minutes of this game and I was like, God damn it, Dundee, you fucking pile of shit. Why did you not bet this?
So their point guard almost dropped a triple-double in this one.
Those foreign guys are pretty good.
He went for 19, 14.
I know.
Well, I bet South Dakota minus, was it 1.5?
Yeah.
That lost because Utah Tech won by 2 in overtime. These pricks.
That's a bad loss for South Dakota.
That is.
You got to win that game at home.
Yeah.
Who'd they play again? I'm blanking.
Dixie State.
Oh, yeah. I got that one right.
Oh, you battled us.
No
you
bet.
pile of shit. I lost all my fucking battles, huh?
I didn't bet it, so it wasn't a battle.
We hit on Tulane, though.
John Hunter.
85-72, sticking it to Samford.
Was that a triple lock last night?
Yes. And also, was this a triple lock? Because I'll be honest, I made a rather large wager on Oklahoma today. And might have been yelling obscenities when they were up by 1 at halftime against a team that's going to be playing D3 basketball in less than 12 months. But thank God the second half happened and Porter Moser in Oklahoma cruised to a 102-66 win, and I hit my bet. Oh my God, dude! The first half was pretty crazy. I thought he might get fired tonight. I honestly really thought he might get fired tonight. I was like, "How's this happening?" But we got home.
Yeah, this. I don't know.
What up, Ike? I miss you, brother. I hope you're good. Although that comment, I don't know about that comment. I don't know what's going on with that comment. Look, hold on.
I didn't recognize the username because
hang on.
Our streaming platform.
I'm just here to bring diversity to the set here. Give it the kind of white man's perspective. I think so. Point guard position.
Our streaming platforms changed all the names for whatever reason, and now it's just the tags.
They were like a hobo on a ham sandwich. They were going hard.
I did not recognize this username. I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah. That was be you, brother. Be you.
Ew.
Colorado State.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that halftime speech for whatever it's worth for Oklahoma, because they outscored St. Francis 52-22 in the second half, and also Nigel Pack took 9 threes and only hit 4 of them, so maybe that could have been a source of frustration.
I keep forgetting he's in college basketball still.
Yeah. Colorado State stuck it to Incarnate Word by 30. Didn't bet that, but would have got it wrong had I bet it.
Yeah.
Gonzaga destroyed Texas Southern. Why didn't we bet this, guys? Come on.
It wasn't out last night.
It wasn't out last night.
Yeah, I locked it on the picks page.
Louisville scored 1,000 on South Carolina State.
Dude. Poor Eric Martin. Good God.
That was brutal to watch.
A nice hit. You guys swayed my pick from Colorado to Montana State, but I didn't bet it.
Dude, Matt
you
called
guys
money
bet
line
it.
and almost got it.
Yeah, Colorado wins 84-78 as Patrick McMahon for Montana State is a big game. Nice play there. How about Towson sticking it to the Greyhounds in that late night Maryland game? And then, all right, we got to talk a lot about this. Hawaii. Not
Pacific,
the Rainbow Warriors.
Hawaii Pacific.
Not the Rainbow Warriors. Hawaii Pacific, what sounds like an insurance company in fucking Hawaii. That's why I recommend Hawaii Pacific Insurance. When my house burnt down, I needed Hawaii Pacific, right?
Sounds like a Liberty Mutual commercial.
This is crazy.
I can't believe this is real. Hawaii Pacific takes it to Boise.
Yeah.
Hey, Mountain West.
And honestly, like, Boise didn't play, like, yes, they lost the game, but there's nothing in the box score, because again, only a sicko is watching this game. Nothing in the box score points to, like, oh shit, yeah, this is why Boise lost. Hawaii Pacific just shot it really well tonight.
You want good news? It doesn't count against a resume.
It doesn't.
That is good news.
Yeah.
It does not go on the team sheet.
It doesn't go on your NCAA tournament resume.
But you're telling me if you're a bubble team and you're not having a conversation being like, this insurance company came and beat them in fucking Boise.
I would be.
I can see Bubba Cunningham saying it right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I would be very disappointed if it wasn't considered, because this.
Yeah, I
this
agree.
is that bad.
I agree. I'm on Bubba's side on this one.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I did not expect Hawaii Pacific to get a game ball tonight, but I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah, they shot 60% from inside the arc and 35% from outside of it. So
good God. And then
they shot it very well.
Bienick, we tried to bring you along. Now, this almost backfired on us, but it was the right fucking side, because this thing was like a 2-point game with 4 minutes left. San Jose State does cover against the Utes. Got a little sweaty down the final.
Dogs were barking late, man.
Final minute, yeah. Final minute got a little bit sweaty. Tim Miles brings it home for us. I came away rather impressed with San Jose State despite that loss. I know Utah's not something to write home about, but I think San Jose State might be decent in the Mountain West this year. Got to fix some things on the defensive side of the ball, but I'm buying in. Also, I'm not sure how we got there because I was doing the football show, but South Dakota State did hit for us against Merrimack by 9. Anyone get eyes on this one?
We were doing the database episode, so I had it on the phone just because it was on YouTube. South Dakota State went on a big run at like the 12-minute mark and really just grabbed hold of it. The crowd willed them over the finish line.
They did.
Grand Canyon. Sorry.
No, you're good. They did. I had it on TV, but honestly, like, my eyes, I guess, were not watching this one a ton. Merrimack doesn't have a whole lot of guys. That was my takeaway. They're also another team that's pretty short on the bench. But yeah, like Max said, South Dakota State kind of went on a run the final 10 minutes of that game. They were trailing, they were losing, and then they were able to cover. So shout out to them for that.
Shout out to Grand Canyon for destroying IPFW. And then I thought we were gonna hit on this. BYU, shout out to Kevin Willard and Villanova as they battle back and make this a game. Actually took the lead. Actually, at 52, maybe 53, 54 points. They took the lead before BYU. That was a BYU crowd, as we kind of highlighted. 71-66, BYU wins. We do not cover. We lose money. I'm very curious your guys' thoughts about this game because I feel like I could dissect the Arizona-Florida game better because I had to do the football show. I had this on. This was on the main fucking TV, but I can't. I don't think it's fair for me to give a full-on opinion. I know, Mac, you were doing the football show with me.
Yeah.
First half, this was pre-football show. I was very impressed with BYU. Second half, something had to happen, but I just didn't get for Nova to come take the lead. I don't know what it was, but Bienick, did you watch this entire game?
Yes, I did. So Villanova attempted to muck this game up pretty good. If you watched both games tonight, you watched Florida, Arizona, you're coming out of that thing saying that was a super entertaining game, very fast. Both teams really like to run, and it was honestly really good basketball. This one, it was sloppy early, in my opinion, and that's going to happen with Villanova. They got a true freshman point guard in Caden Lewis, who didn't necessarily have his best game tonight. The best player on the floor so a lot of people are going to talk about Debanza, and he had a great game. He went for 21, 6, and 3 with no turnovers. Best player on the floor tonight was Keba Keita. Dude was insane. Defensively, offensively.
Last year, he really turned the corner.
He turned the season around.
Yeah, he did. He was such a force. Last year, really good on the court, plus off the court, they were negative. BYU was when he wasn't playing. He was such a force down low. Villanova's bigs, Duke Brennan, who's the Grand Canyon transfer, is not a high major big man. Ain't no way. He was getting bullied down low by Keba Keita, and he had a couple of massive plays. I was very impressed by Keita, and I liked him coming into the year, but he won them that game.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta rewind. I gotta put that on tomorrow morning. The second half, at least. First half, though, BYU was looking really good in the first half.
They were up 10,
sharing the ball well. So
from watching the second half, it looked like it got stagnant, and BYU, I think, is going to go through this year. They're not used to having the target on their back like they have it right now with having the number one player in the country and paying for a guy also in Robert Wright that they paid $3 million for. Yes, Keita did carry the team last year and really turned it around. But yeah, I think BYU's transitioning from being the hunter to the hunted this year. So I think they're going to get picked off a couple times.
Hey, Ike, hang on. Happy birthday, brother. If it's your birthday, man, I hope you have a wonderful day. Your comments are fucking hilarious. And may God bless your soul, brother. All right.
Yeah. In this game, I think it's my takeaway was I don't think BYU's a top 10 team right now. I think they definitely can get there. A lot of moving pieces on this team, and they got to click. And Richie Saunders came into the game sick, apparently, so he wasn't 100%. So that's also notable.
Vegas.
The biggest thing that I took away, though, is this is DeBonce's team. Robert Wright was not operating that offense, so that's
too much Crystal Light in the locker room.
Bonce is good, man.
He is good, but
good talent.
If his head's not on straight and he's taking all these crazy shots like I've seen him do, it gets a little scary. He's got a lot of Ace Bailey in him.
This is horseshit. This is in JMU vein. Cal Poly was down 6 at halftime to USC.
Hey, speaking of JMU, real quick. Sorry. Bryce Lindsey, the James Madison transfer for Villanova, best player for their team.
Yeah. JMU, they know what the fuck they're doing, man. I know they lost tonight, but I'm saying, I still believe athletic department wise, they're ahead of a lot of other fucking schools, and even in the Power 5. But Cal Poly, we're getting 24.5. They're down 6 at halftime. Bienick. I mean, the money line's in play. We're sitting over here. Me and Mac are sharing text messages. Oh my God, what are these fucking idiots? The Mustangs are the greatest fucking. I swear, these people in Vegas don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I want it known. I like Cal Poly, but yeah, my pick was USC.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck happened in the final 10 minutes of this game, but this is impressive that they could blow this game. I mean, the stat sheet's not. It doesn't even really tell. Like rebounding edge was what? Like Cal Poly had 5 more offensive rebounds than SC. SC only out rebounded them by 4. I don't even understand how this happened. You know what I mean? Like, I look at the stat sheet, I'm just like, no, it looks like a fairly. I mean, I guess Cal Poly turned the ball over 22 times, so that's probably the reason. But
and they had 4 guys foul out.
Yeah. So once you got deep on that bench, but it's okay because we made up for it.
USC had 43 free throws.
Yeah. Horse shit.
That's
we made up for it, Bienick. Me and you specifically. We tried to bring
USC also, by the way. It could have been worse. They only made 27 of those 40, 64% from the line.
That's a Musselman team, though.
Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, because we tried to bring this McIntyre guy into this, right?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm too cool for school. My goddamn sunglasses on.
I took the points.
Me.
I locked the points."
He did lock the points, but I did him dirty on that clip.
Yeah. I haven't even seen the clip yet. I just remember last night where me and you were bullish on this. We're like, dude, Idaho is live. This is the battle of the Palouse.
Best money line play of the night.
You guys were happy like Peter Pan, and my tennis went up. I was like, I don't know. I'm too happy right now.
Idaho, the Vandals, money line. In Pullman, 83-81. It got a little dicey. It did not need to get this dicey down the stretch.
Do you guys see my text?
Yeah, dude, we're sitting here. We had just done the football show, but I mean, I had this on the TV right next to me right now, and I was just like, no way. There's just no way they're in the spot.
They were up 16 with 5 minutes to go in the game, and I texted the guys, "Hey, I'm making the clip for the Idaho money line. If they blow the game, that is the reason why." And holy shit, there's 1 second sitting on the clock in Washington State's at the free throw line.
That was way too sweaty down the stretch. Way too sweaty.
They were up 16 with 5 minutes to go.
I know. I was just like, dude, they lose by 5 if there's 2 more minutes on the clock. Like I feel very confident with that.
Yeah.
But
I do think like the like what Max says, the asshole got really tight at the end. So like if you would have added 5 minutes, I think Idaho would have played free, and then the final 3 minutes or so.
maybe.
Them in New Orleans, it was like the same thing. They both were like the game.
Dude, New Orleans was worse.
Yeah.
The Crack House was rocking tonight. Now they're part of the WCC.
Yeah. It's always rocking though. Like that's a tough place to go in and win, which is what I was trying to get the Mac there.
Denver got the cover by I think 1.5 points.
Yep.
Barely. That was that Idaho Denver was where the cocktail napkin really shined. It was back-to-back games. Hit on all 3 of those bets: the Idaho spread, money line, and then the Denver spread. 5-2 for the cocktail napkin tonight. Good night.
There we go. I want to just appreciate my final play of the night that brought me home a good amount of money. And it ended. It's weird. This is coming before. I thought it was one of the last games to end. So I guess technically going from this way, I lost a game after this. But in reality, this was what made me feel good about the night, because it's solidified a winning night. It wasn't a great night by any means, but a winning night. The Golden Bears of California going up against this shit show known as Cal State Bakersfield was easy money, guys.
God, I know.
Easy fucking money here.
That team's a joke.
They're on auto fade. I told you, I read this article about their whole athletic department. It's absolutely, we're fading them all year. So get used to it. Cal wins by 27. Didn't watch any of it. But it was on ACC Plus or some shit. You know what I mean? You got to go all the way around.
ACC Network Extra. Frank in the chat's advocating for a Denver money line play against Washington on Thursday because they stay in Seattle.
Denver's not bad.
They are not bad. I do think that Washington's pretty good this year, though.
Yeah, I also want an apology from you guys for Kent State. You guys gave me Kent State lemon, and then you guys doubled it up with the St. Thomas lemon because I was a little. I was a little reluctant because I bet this exact game a year ago and ate a pile of shit. Well, it happened again. As Randy Bennett says, fuck you, you little Minnesota twerps. Fucking Frank Viola can go fuck himself.
This is my second hat tip of the night. Shout out to Randy Bennett. I mean, rebuilding the damn thing again.
Dude, yeah. I'm not betting against
30-point win, dude.
I'm not doing that again. I'm like, oh, they're replacing everybody. Tommy's got all this returning production. Just take a shit on my face.
Yeah.
Paulius Morauskas said it last night. He's an Arizona transfer. He goes for 17, 8, and 5. And then Mikey Lewis had a great game with 23 points. Joshua Dent, the Australian, put up 18 and 6 assists. Jesus, they've got 2 point guards and then a big man who can dish it too. That's dangerous.
All right. So Baptist took down Upstate by 12. I think they covered. And dude, I should have bet Eastern Washington because they only lost by 6 in Westwood. What was that line? Like 20, 26 or something? That was a ridiculous line. Yeah.
Yeah. UCLA. Mick Cronin just had a quote just saying he's going to fire himself.
Jeez. We should have bet Washington.
He's already pulling that stuff this year.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We should have bet. I mean, I picked Washington correctly, but should have bet Washington because they won by 1,000 against Pine Bluff.
Yeah. Good God.
All right, let's get to the game balls because we got
Donovan Dent went for 21, 9, and 4.
Game balls. Who wants to start? Who's your batter?
Hawaii Pacific.
There's a low hanging fruit tonight. Hawaii Pacific. I'll go New Orleans.
Hawaii Pacific number 1. New Orleans number 2. Mac, you got a 3?
For number 3, let's go.
We're gonna do 7 tonight. 7 game balls.
All right.
Oh, Arizona.
Yeah, I would like just Koa Pete. Just his face on a game ball.
Yeah, Koa Pete in Arizona, man. They beat the defending national champs on opening night. That was a hell of a win for that fan base.
Yeah. I will go to the likes of anytime you beat a rival. Give me the Boston Terriers for a game ball. Sticking it to Northeastern. One of my favorite. This is how you know the real from the fake. A, if they watch, but B, I think you can make a case this was the best game of the whole fucking night.
It was.
I'm gonna go Florida, Arizona, but
I think
it's very rare for the best game of opening tonight to really deliver, and it did.
Is that Patty C?
You want these? No.
Yeah.
I'll go Idaho.
These contests
game
dry.
Talk about rivals and
that's a good one.
As well.
That is a good one. I probably should have led it with that one to tell you the truth, but then the Northeastern one would have been my second one. But I will give another one to the Troy Trojans. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Mac, where are you going?
You want a deep sea dive in here?
Oh, yeah.
Dixie State gets a game ball. They were 0-14 on the road last year.
Yeah, shout out Nick.
Yeah, Nick with a great stat, and I forgot about that. And they go in there, and they beat South Dakota, who was good at home last year. South Dakota, the Coyotes were like automatic at home last year, so that's a hell of a win for Dixie State.
That is true. Is there one game ball left?
Sure, fire away.
High Point.
Oh, yeah.
Obliteration.
That's a good point.
I wanted to forget about that.
Good point. All right, folks. I want to tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on basketball, and everything else. Their prop bet are second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. You can easily deposit, get lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head on over to mybookie.ag, and when you do, use our promo code. That is TCESGPN for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by No Vig. No Vig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you're getting the best prices because they are an exchange. You just know that. Novig is available in 35 plus different states. Download the Novig app. Get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. So get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. All right. We're finally here. 2 hours and 10 minutes of talk. We get a lot of people bitching about that. And this is where I remind you, if you're new to the fucking show. Yeah. Exactly. This is where I remind you, if you're new to the show, Noah edits a trims version. Because here's the thing. We like talking about the sport. We love the sport. If you can't tell, you have to love the sport. If you're going to do fucking, I don't even know how many days. Plus, but we go live every single day until April fucking 5th or something.
Plus, I think this night is the biggest learning night of the year. It's the first time you see all these teams.
Specifically this season too, man.
And there's so many fucking games.
Yeah.
So it's like the first look at all these teams.
Yeah.
You guys are being very kind.
That's not going to change. We've gotten like 55 1-stars over the past 5 years. So to change the format, they're talking about that's never going to happen.
It's the number one comment on a 1-star. It is.
Yeah. And I appreciate them wasting their time.
I like this comment from Capper.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are being very politically. You guys are being very politically correct tonight and trying to massage the new viewer. If you don't like it, go find another fucking channel, jackass. That's my message to them. Fuck you. Shit on the viewer.
Yeah. This is a pro Captain Hook podcast. All right. So take that.
The show goes on with or without you. Let me tell you.
Yeah. And let's start things off with a banger. The first game on the slate.
Oh, no.
The Aces, the Purple Aces. Little bitch school got rid of their football program. I haven't forgot that. As they head to West Lafayette, Indiana. Take on these Boilermakers. Preseason number 1. Purdue's laying 32.5. Over under a 147.5.
Can I lead off?
It's a standalone.
Oh, it's a standalone?
It's
not.
Really?
It's 6:30.
Oh, no.
It's the only 6:30 game.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's an island.
But another one tips in like 20 minutes, though. It's not like a true standalone, where you're...
Last year, opening night, Purdue flirted with disaster with Corpus Christi. Evansville's got a good bit of production coming back from the Missouri Valley Conference's second best defense. There's a lot of expectations on Purdue. I think they win the game, but this is a lot of points, and Evansville's defense is not too shabby. So I'll go Purple Aces.
And it's an in-state foe.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think that might. I'll take the points too, but I'm not betting this fucking game. Trying to force this bet on us, Mac. The fuck information do you have over there, buddy?
That Purdue's gonna win by 40 plus. I'll lock up Purdue. National team.
That's why.
The Big Ten
He's
Network.
trying to force us into locking this. Moneyline Mac, locking up the Boilermakers. That's true, actually. I'm not gonna lock this, but I'm switching my pick to Purdue. I forgot Bienick was in my fucking ear in Vegas for fucking 24 hours about how Matt Painter's the worst.
Don't overthink it.
I'm not locking it though. I don't want to lock this fucking game. All right.
Boiler up.
Now this, on the other hand, as Alcorn State media comes into
logo.
Saudi Arabia in Tallahassee, Florida. Florida State, I'm seeing this at 19.5 now. The line is coming down. Stop.
That's crazy.
Luke's first game.
Is it Luke's? Is that how they pronounced it at the media day?
I mean, I feel like half these fucking people are the same as us.
Okay.
You know, like they had like the Duke play-by-play announcer fucking introduce him, and I thought it was Luke's. At least he said it confidently.
Okay.
Might be locks.
I think it's locks.
I've heard everyone say this. It's like we're pissing in the wind here. I think we should bet Florida State, guys. I mean, Saudi Arabia State.
I mean, you could talk me into it. They've got Robert McRae the fifth now.
Amen. And his father's been listening to our show for years.
And it's so Locke's first game, but it's also Alcorn State's got a new coach too.
So why is the money going backwards here? Why is it coming down?
Great question.
Jake Morton's first game.
Yes. I couldn't think of the guy's.
I am staying away from this one. I don't trust Florida State. Give me the points. No bet.
Really? I'm going to lay it, but I am a little concerned about the line coming down, so I'll stay away. Bienick?
Yeah, I'll lay it. I guess I won't bet it if Colby's not going to go in.
The only thing that scares me is just the new team factor. Like, I haven't seen this guy at the college level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Mac, where is Alcorn's coach from? If I'm putting you on the spot.
Jake Moore, he was at ECU.
Oh.
He was with Schwartz.
That might have just flipped Colby.
No.
Not a fan of Schwartz.
I watched our offense the past couple of years. A&T, North Carolina A&T. Shout out to Lonte Smith and Terrell Furman Jr., graduates of North Carolina A&T. They're heading to Columbia, South Carolina to take on these Gamecocks. South Carolina's laying 21.5. Okay. This is one I can get behind.
South Carolina's the Florida State of the SEC. I just want that to be
I'm going in. I'm laying 21.5. I'm laying 21.5 right here. Let's go. 27-point win. Mac?
Double lock. I am going to be on the Gamecocks. I like taking the team, a power forward team after a shit year. Pissed off coming in here. Lamont Paris makes a statement, and they're going to take it out on A&T.
Double lock on the Gamecocks. Yes. Yes, he is. Bienick?
I'm going to take the Aggies only because I also fear that, last year they were on the take as well. And you look at a couple of those teams that are in the gambling probe. Yeah, last night they came out like gangbusters. You got Eastern Michigan winning by 30. You got New Orleans beating TCU. There were a couple others that we were talking about. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid.
You can't win.
That's a good angle, though. All right, next up, we got the Nazis of Nichols are heading into Rupp Arena. Kentucky's laying 29.5. How's this line moved since I made this slide? No, still 29.5. I'll lay it. I think. You know what? I'm gonna bet this.
We should be all over Kentucky. They just got their ass beat in the exhibition game.
I was about to say. I was
Kentucky
just saying.
blowout.
Yeah.
Let's go. Lock up these cats.
Let's
What's up, Bienick?
Let's triple lock this because Nichols State's got 9 newcomers to their team. So this is a massive grab bag portal team. They do return 3 seniors that played 20 minutes a game, but
I think this might be the best play on the board. The more I think about
Let's
it.
go Kentucky.
It's $22 million roster.
Triple lock on these cats. Next up. Well.
This is a dangerous game.
To who? Mike Schwartz has been turning this program around. So he's the head basketball coach of East Carolina. We are hosting Georgia Southern. ECU was like 6.5. And this is, I've seen a lot of easy plays, easy layups in my life, but this one, Mike Schwartz is the basketball coach of East Carolina. So,
because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
And may the
Schwartz be with you. What a world, what a world. We believe in the Pirates, in the spirit of ECU. We believe.
Easy money.
There was nothing that we couldn't do. We set out to defend our name, and now we'll never be the same. Never be the same.
Guys, if Schwartz in his first year beat Georgia Southern by 22, what's he gonna do in year 3? Is it 3 or 4? 4. This is a smash play here. Lay the 6.5. Easy fucking money. And look, if you need a reason to just load up on ECU, I mean, I just would say trust old Pick Dundee here. I was going to show you a video, but I got to upload it. It's a lot more work. But guys, this is easy money. I expect this to be a triple lock. If not, then you guys are all fucking morons. Mac, what are you doing here?
Lock battle. Give me Georgia Southern.
After Giselle died,
this is gonna be a one possession game. I like Henry's team here headed into year 3. Yeah, he wasn't there when Schwartz played him the first time.
Henry, there hasn't been a relevant Henry in fucking 50 years.
Charlie Henry,
right?
Charlie Henry, baby. He's a NATO's guy.
Yeah, big matchup, clash of
Aren't we
styles. Offense against defense. For what it's worth, I think ECU's got the best player on the floor in Jordan Riley. So I will take ECU to lay the short spread. I'm not betting it though.
Oh, disgusting.
All that
No
talk.
thanks.
All that
you guys
talk.
can pillow fight over there.
all
I'm
those-
gonna stay out.
All those bullshit previews you guys are pumping out.
Georgia Southern.
And this is what you give me. This is what you guys give me here, huh?
Could be another fun. This could be another Sun Belt road win here.
Could be. Yeah, they're the one
you're-
Sunbelt
you're
team
gonna
that
get a
didn't get the
pile of shit.
memo and play a MAC team. They were left out of. I get it. I understand how it works. But.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
We got a battle. Pick Dundee is rolling with ECU, and I just spilled my fucking beer. All right. Max on Georgia Southern. Why don't you guys talk about this next game while I clean this up? Mount St. Mary's
this is the
in
perfect game for
Morgantown.
The Mountaineers.
Lock up Mount St. Mary's. I'm sick of this pile
Oh,
of shit.
that's a
over
lock
here.
battle. I'm on Dub V.
Why are you on the Mountaineers?
Which one? I'm kidding.
The real Mountaineers.
Cocktail napkin play. Cocktail napkins got this at 21.5. The Mount went to the NCAA tournament last year. Therefore, their roster got poached. And to be honest, their bench played better than the starters last year, which is interesting. They made that late season run with a lot of depth pieces. And quite frankly, it was a short bench. And nobody returns. And we saw how Mount St. Mary's played early on in the year. It was a slow, very slow start. And Donnie Lynn didn't necessarily like his team early. He's only got one returning starter from last season. And I really think that West Virginia's got some offensive pop this season. So, Mac, do you agree with me on that?
I think they're going to be good, but this is game 1 with an entirely new team, new coach. Hodges' teams played grinders at North Texas, so I don't really want to lay 19.5.
You're on Grinder?
No, not that I know of. That one night when I got roofied and they picked up my phone, they might have I don't know what happened that night. They might have downloaded that app.
Is a roster
Shades were on.
Is a roster with Honor Huff and Trayson Eaglestaff going to play grinders, Mac?
They're going to have to defend. I mean, that's Ross Hodges' MO. So I'm going to lay it just because they're the Mountaineers and they're the greatest university ever.
Wait, which Mountaineers?
The real Mountaineers, not that fake.
the
Not that fake one in Emmitsburg.
The one that leans into it, the Mount. All right?
Not that fake one in Emmitsburg, Maryland. It's filthy bullshit, Maryland State. Your fake crab legs. Yeah, the real Mountaineers.
I'm locking this, Colby.
Oh,
This is a lock.
I'm locking it too. Mount St. Mary's.
Oh, this is a lock
you guys-
battle.
Plus-
This is a lock battle.
Oh, wait. Bienick, what side are you on?
Dub V.
He's on Dub V. I'm out.
You guys are all fucked up. We got a battle. Dundee on the Mount. Bienick on Dub V.
Downers win by 20. I like that.
You ever notice like you get married and fucking like you can never find any shit that you think is there? I got like wipes for the screen or for eating chicken fingers, whatever the fuck. I got a bunch of them. Bought them from Staples. They were in this drawer forever. No. Now I finally spill a beer. Can't find shit. Can't find shit. God bless.
Happy wife, happy life.
I'm just punting on everything.
Hunting.
Like the fucking TV controller, dude. Don't get me started on the fucking TV controller.
Controller or
deck.
controllers? There's more than one to the God's eye.
No,
south,
both
right?
of them. No, we're on my deck. How the fuck does that happen? NJIT is taking on Fordham. Fordham's laying 13.5. New Jersey does have technology, and they will utilize it in this game because last time they played, NJIT won outright on December 6th, 2023. So now you're getting 13.5. The Rose Hill Gymnasium. Give me the points. No bet.
This is an interesting game. I mean, year one of Magpio here coming over from Riverside. I like it long term, but yeah, give me the points. I'm not going to bet this though. It's hard to bet on NJIT ever.
Yeah, I'm not playing this game, but I'm actually gonna lay it with Magpie.
All right, next up we have UNC Asheville heading to Wichita Falls. Has this line moved? I'm seeing 7.5 now, so money's coming in on the Shockers. I think we should bet Wichita.
That's
Maybe we should bet
money too.
Yeah, I love Wichita.
I
I think the Big South kind of gets destroyed in bye games.
They do.
I forget who told me that. Maybe it was you, Noah. But the more and more I started looking into it, they kind of get their teeth kicked in. So Wichita, year 3, Paul Mills got to make a statement. I think they get it going here.
Let me ask you something. Wichita used to be fucking incredibly lit. I felt like each year it's been teetering away from that.
Yeah, it's not anymore.
We saw for
That's
the fucking
concerning.
TBT though. Like it could be there.
This shit used to be a legit home edge. I'm still with you, Mac. Let's go. Let's lock up Wichita here.
I'm not actually like a.
What's that?
I'm not actually like a believer in either coach in this matchup. For what it's worth, I think Morrell really benefited from Drew Pember in the 3 years that he was at UNCA, and I also think that Mills was a Max Asmus guy as well. The offense has not been good without him, so I'll go home court. I'm not betting it though. Should be a good game. Interesting. We'll learn something.
Double lock on the Shockers. Laying 7.5 right now that I see. Search around them. Maybe they're still 6.5.
MJ buy game, like you're purchasing something. So Wichita State is paying UNC Asheville to visit Wichita State.
It's like prostitution. We pay you and we beat you and you leave. That's what it is. Here's $100,000. See ya.
I was deep into the logos that they were talking about, so I did not respond accordingly. Oh, okay. I thought it was bisexual, but
no, B-U-Y.
Okay. I thought you were pandering. Okay. Next up, I missed that because I was like looking at that Wichita State logo, so it just kind of went over my head. Lindenwood is in Lubbock, taking on these Red Raiders.
Oh, this is good. This
The
is
penitentiary.
This is a buy game.
Dude, this is more of that Big 12 woodshed stuff.
So here's what I'm going to take every Big 12 team, lock them all up because all the coaches are going to be like, you guys don't come to play. You're going to be like TCU fucking last night. They're going to win by a zillion here. This is a block.
I think he's right. Actually, I will lay it.
It's a short slate. I'm gonna bet Texas Tech because I think they're really good this year. But I want it known like Lindenwood brings back some production. They're actually going to be better than they've typically been in the OVC. I think they're more middle of the pack than a basement dweller in that conference this year.
I'm not going to lock this, but I will take Texas Tech. Mac, you're locking this?
Yeah,
I'm going to lock it.
Lindenwood knows how to get to West Texas.
Double lock. All right, fuck. We don't have any triple locks. Let's go for a triple lock. It made me think of the Illinois game today where I held back. So, okay. Triple lock on these Red Raiders. Next up, Greensboro's in Manhattan, Kansas, catching 16.5. It's a big number.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna lay it though. Greensboro's got so many new faces.
Yes.
K-State wins by 19. Mac,
Keep it going. Lock K-State.
yeah, there's not a lot of games on the slate, so I might as well.
This one actually might be my favorite one because you're getting Tang and company off back-to-back non-tournament years, and you're getting a whole new Greensboro team. They should kill them.
And I guess you can use it as a motivational angle that Kansas State did not look good in any of their exhibitions. Like that's one of the teams that I don't try to take anything from exhibitions, but it's hard to miss everything online about how bad K-State was. But yeah, UNC Greensboro in a rebuilding year, like not retooling, they're going to be a bottom half SoCon team this year.
Yeah.
I'll take Kansas State. I'm not going to bet this.
Lock?
No.
Lock?
Just you two.
Double lock on these Wildcats. Next up, we are going to Stillwater. This is an in-state battle here.
Yeah, it is.
Oral Roberts catching 19.5. These fucking lines are all terrible. I'll take the points. It's an in-state battle. I know they've been asked, but I'll still take the points. Mac?
I said I was going to lock them all. I don't know if I want to lock this one. Or Robert, it's a first-year head coach. Barnett.
For what it's worth, I like this one a little bit more than your K-State pick.
Really?
Yeah, Oral Roberts might be really bad this year. And Oklahoma State's got some talent on the roster, at least. Anthony Roy was lighting it up in the exhibitions as well. He dropped like 35 in one of those games. The Green Bay transfer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, I like OKC, but they got A&M next. I'll lay it, but I'm not going to bet this one. I'll stay off this one.
I'm going to lay with the Pokes.
All right. Next up, shout out to the Tennis Gambling Podcast in the chat.
There you go.
What's going on, Scott?
Our boy Scott.
Yeah, right. Shout, baby.
Check him out. NBA Gambling Podcast as well. Eastern Illinois is in Valparaiso, Indiana.
Hilarious.
Valpo is laying 7.5. I'm actually going to lay it here. I think the play is to lay it. I know they're a beacon of absolute shit, but I think that's the play. I'm going to lay it. I think they win by 10. I feel like I would never lay it with Valpo at 7.5 in a game where I just don't have a great feel, but I think it's actually the correct side. Valpo, lay it. Mac?
They're off a great year for their standards.
But they lose everybody.
Yeah. I'll lay it. No bet.
So yeah, Valpo's in a rebuilding year again after a good year with a rebuilding year. I do think that he's a pretty good coach at Valpo.
Roger Powell.
Which he came in from a good coaching tree. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. And Marty Simmons.
He's a Mark Few guy.
Yeah. And Marty Simmons had some expectations last year with that group and didn't quite meet them. Returning 3 starters could be good, but I'm going to go Crusaders here too.
All right. Next up, we have Robert Morris heading to Iowa City to take on Ben McCullum's bunch. Iowa's laying 22.5. I'm thinking about locking Iowa.
Did they come out swinging?
I mean, I just think Bob Morris lost a ton of
They
production.
lost everybody.
A lot of people, yeah.
Let's go in on Iowa.
Yeah.
Let's go in on Iowa.
I could see a new regime.
Yeah. Iowa minus 22.5. Gotta get the alums, excited.
Yeah.
You in, Mac?
Yeah, I'm in on Iowa. I like this one better than West Virginia because they have the guys coming over from Drake.
Yeah, 4 Drake players follow to Iowa here.
You in here, Bienick?
Yeah, I needed a little push here. Iowa is on the cocktail napkin for the beginning of the year here, but there was no edge on the line. I had the exact same number for what it's worth as the books. But yeah, continuity is going to play, and Robert Morris, they have none of it. So I'll take Iowa and Bennett starts. We need him to be efficient though, because this tempo, I feel like the books might be set a little bit for not the world's slowest pace in the world. It might be a little bit Frank McCaffrey built in there. So I'm afraid of it, but I'll still lay the 22.5.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on these Hawkeyes. Next up, a big one in Charlotte.
You going to be there?
Texas Longhorns. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere anymore. Just sitting around, watching games nonstop, spilling beers. Don't have anything to pick it up. It smells like goddamn Max.
Shout out to
Morgantown right now.
Shout out to Nick too. I totally dropped the ball on this. Alvaro Figueres with Iowa now. He was formerly with Robert Morris, the big Spaniard.
That's a good
man.
point. Yeah, I remember him. Longhorns, Blue Devils, Charlotte, Duke's laying 8.5. Lay it with these Blue Devils. I might bet this just because I want to watch the whole game. But I'm on Duke. Mac, what are you doing here?
Did Duke play any other exhibition games besides the Tennessee one?
They played UCF.
Yeah, they did.
With Johnny Dawkins. Yeah.
They brought Dawkins back to Durham. Cameron.
I'm going to bet Texas. I think Duke wins. I think Duke's going to win, but I could see it being exactly like BYU Villanova tonight. Young team, still trying to figure out their identity. Texas, I think, is an older team. I know it's year one of Sean Miller, but like Kevin Willard, give me the older guys here. Give me Texas.
I could see that too, but I'm not. I just fuck Texas.
Hey, horns up to cover, horns down to lose a game. Although I fucking hate Duke too. Can both these teams lose?
No,
fuck both these teams. Yeah, you're a North Carolina resident, so you gotta kiss the baby.
Duke didn't reroute the whole goddamn sport. Texas, that bitch that just never.
I mean,
no matter what you do, she's never going to be happy.
They tried to reroute Court Storm,
right? True. I mean, look, Duke's still terrible, but they're not comparable. Texas detonated the whole fucking sport with their goddamn just bitching and moaning. Oh, we're gonna create Longhorn Network. They're the fucking worst.
So I'm gonna lay it and lock it with Duke. I think there's a big matchup issue for Texas down low. Relative inexperience down there for the depth, and Matas Vokititis is the guy that they're looking for to play big minutes at the 5, and I think he's hurt. So Texas has got to figure it out down low. And Cam Boozer had 24 and 23 in the scrimmage against Tennessee of all teams. I'll lock it.
Battle.
Let's do battle. I'm in too. Fuck it. I want to watch the whole game, so I'm on the Dukies. We got a battle in Charlotte. Dundee, Bienick on them Blue Devils. Max saying hook 'em. Next up, Southern Utah is catching 17.5 in Tempe. Didn't they catch him one year, or was that Utah Tech? I thought one of those years.
It feels like everybody catches fucking early.
What? I feel like one of those schools got him a couple years ago. I know Riverside got him one year. You got to take the points. There's no way you can fucking lay this big of a number against. I mean, I don't think Southern Utah's amazing, but it's a big ass number. Not a far trip. Give me the points.
Isn't he on the hot seat?
For sure. I think he's already canned.
Been on the hot seat for like 6 years.
I think it's his last year of the contract, and they're just letting it run out. Because you don't let a lame duck coach.
What are you saying? Are you implying to lock Arizona State?
I think Arizona State's going to blow them the fuck out. I think they finally show the fuck up. Everybody thinks they preseason last in the league. Yeah, give me Arizona State.
Colby, wasn't it just like 25 minutes ago that Mac was blaming Arizona State for the demise of the Big 12?
Yeah, you got to pad the stats. Got to pad it here.
All these newcomers, the UCF,
he reps
the
every
Arizona,
little Big 12 school.
They all almost
the
lost.
Sun Devils caught a stray, even though they didn't play opening night. Now
You know what? I'll lock Oklahoma State too. Yeah. You lock up Arizona State. Let's go. You know they're not like they got to make a statement finally. Like,
yeah, the chat's asking like
tits are fake.
Chat's
That's
asking what's the read on Arizona State this year? Who knows
exactly?
So last year they had a mid-major all-star team, and it worked so well that Bobby Hurley said, "Hey, let's run it back." So they went out and got Mo Odom, who ran the offense at Pepperdine, and they got destroyed in conference. They also have Alan David Mukiba, who's a 6'6" graduate senior from Oakland, as their 5, and we saw how well that worked out with Townsend at Arizona last year. So he was like, "Oh yeah, let's go out and get another Oakland big man."
One transfer quits every year,
and it's just like Oakland plays zone, dude. Like it's not gonna work. And then Marcus Adams comes in from Northridge. He was money from deep, and I don't know. It's just a mid-major all-star team that is going to be bad in the Big 12, but they probably beat Southern Utah by 17.5. I don't know. I'll lay it though.
Horrible.
I'm taking the fucking points. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck are you guys to? Do the fans even show up to this? No, right?
Probably not.
Yeah.
They're going to blow it open late, win by 24.
Nick Urias is saying that Mo Odom sprinkling March Magic in Tempe this year.
There we go.
That is a take.
Look, we got the Dutch Bowl. What's my new? What's the guy's coach?
Acker.
Yes. Long Beach State catching 22.5 at San Diego State. Do they call off the dogs?
I think they do. I don't think your angle is side in this one. So San Diego State is on the cocktail napkin for what it's worth. I think it's going to be the best.
Under.
Well, I think it's going to be their best offense they've had. I actually think that team total over on San Diego State's the way to go, because Long Beach State does not have a whole lot of continuity either. So it's going to be a slow start for the Dirtbags this season. And I think that, you know, if that team total tomorrow comes out at 68 on San Diego State, because that'll probably happen, I'm on the over there.
I mean, Long Beach State was 314th in offense a year ago. They're probably better. But San Diego State's a great defensive team.
Yes.
Top 20 a year ago.
But Long Beach State, like, their identity is defense too. So
I get it.
Yeah.
Which is why I think 137.5 is probably the best play to do, is take the under there. But you're right. San Diego State might be able to score a little bit better. I'll take the points in the Dirtbags. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm betting Long Beach. Acker was with him for 6 years, including when they went to the national championship.
Holy shit!
yeah.
I just went to DraftKings and the San
Because
Diego
I
State.
understand how the bastard thinks. I taught him. Now I own one.
The San Diego State team totals out now. It's 79.5. I undershot it by 10 points.
I think this is going to be like a 10-point game. I don't think he's gonna. I think it's gonna be a very vanilla outburst for San Diego State. I think he's not gonna run it up on his guy. He's coming off a 7-25 year. It's gonna be pull my starters, work some young guys into the rotation. Dutch knows what he has.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you're right.
But at the same time, you don't have to call off the dogs for the score to be a blowout too. That's my biggest hurdle with that.
He knows the number.
It's a big number. I'll jump in on these dirty dogs. Give me the 22.5. 20-point game. And
I'm gonna lay it.
You know, Magoon Guath is questionable. Why even play?
Yes, Guath has been hurt.
Next up, we have UT Martin taking on UNLV. Okay, guys. I know UT Martin's not known for their great basketball play, but Josh Pastner told me his team's injured as fuck. We got to, I'm just blindly, give me the 17.5 in UT Martin. Blindly. Mac?
I not only think that UT Martin is going to cover, I think UT Martin's going to be live on the money line. I like Schulman. I think he's a proven winner here. Pastner sat out the last couple years. Team's banged up. I'm all over UT Martin. I think he's sprinkle on the money line.
I'm with Mac on this one. I think if you're going to play a money line today, the Skyhawks are it.
Yeah.
This isn't a cocktail napkin play for what it's worth. Last night, Idaho was. But this is just coaching. Schulman has been there, done that at the NAIA and D2 levels. And like Max said, Pastner's been out of the game, and he's got a banged-up team. And it's a very talented team. I'm interested to see who's the players that are hurt, for what it's worth. But
I've had this circled since he told me that. Well,
yeah, since you talked to him.
And what I see a bunch of players. I mean, what is it? Che?
Yeah, Miles Che.
Radakovic. Dembele. All. And Isaac Williamson as well. There's a bunch, dude. There's I think I'm even forgetting one.
For the listeners, UNLV is a big money portal team. Trey Gibbs Longhorn comes in from Illinois to be the point guard. Miles Che was on UC Irvine last year and was a dog. Naz Cunningham was a top 50 recruit for Alabama. He's here. Kamani Hamilton was a star for High Point the last 2 seasons. It's a very good team on paper. It's a variance play. UT Martin's either going to get blown out by 30 or they're going to be live.
Triple lock on the Skyhawks.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
Next up,
what's our money line price on that for what it's worth?
I didn't see it.
I got it. Plus 1,500.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
UT Martin plus 1,500 day 2 money line.
Oh, Let's yeah. Go. Sign me up.
There we go.
I'm in.
Portland State, I'm into, is heading to the farm. Take on Stanford. Kyle Smith, the most returning production in the ACC. Stanford won this game by 12 last year, but man, it was like a 5-point game with 5 minutes left. Now they're laying 11.5. Man, I'm going to lay it actually with Stanford. Mac?
Yeah, I like Kyle Smith at home. He was good last year. I'll lay it. I'm not going to bet this one, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet it, or not gonna bet it. But I'm gonna pick the Cardinal as well. They're a team that like the computers are not gonna like right now because they're like not as talented on paper. But Smith is a damn good coach.
And then we get to it. Louisiana Tech is heading to the Lawler Event Center, the Bat Cave, to take on Steve Alford and the Nevada Wolfpack. Nevada laying 8.5. Please. This is the play, guys. We did the peyote again.
No, you're not gonna pull that card again.
This is for 300, right? Or 700. 700, not 300.
Yeah.
700. This is it. This is it. Drinks in Tahoe after. Look, it's on my face. Locking up Nevada minus 8.5. Mac?
Cosign. I like Nevada big here. Disappointing year last year, but they were good in the non-con. Louisiana Tech going out to Reno. I think they get beat down here.
Bienick?
So I'm going to disagree with you guys. I like Louisiana Tech.
You love it. You got a soft spot for Louisiana Tech.
Well, this roster is a disaster for the Bulldogs this year too, and I'm not betting it. But I don't love what Nevada's got going on over there either. They have no money to spend.
A coach going for a 700 win? I mean,
well, he'll get the win. Is he going to cover?
Well, I think they want to play
there's
good
a difference.
For him. And when you play good, normally what does Deion say? You pay good to play good, some shit like that.
Yeah, and Nevada's not paying good.
And Louisiana Tech is?
No, that's why I'm saying I'm not betting it. But
they probably took a bus to this fucking game. All right, all right, double lock on the Wolfpack.
Let's go, Alford.
Let's go.
Get it done.
Final game on the slate. And I do have a lock because the Rainbow Warriors are coming to Eugene. And I see that 13.5 right now. Take on Dana Altman and these Ducks. 13.5. Guys, I'm thinking about betting Hawaii here. Can you talk me off of this? I feel like Oregon always starts slow.
Yeah, they
cashed on Riverside against them.
I was gonna say, yeah, Riverside was a 15-point game. Then they went to overtime with Portland. Yeah, I like Altman when he's a dog, or he's a short favorite, not a big favorite. Yeah, I like Hawaii here.
I'm getting 13.5. Let's go in on this.
Yeah, let's go. It's the last game of the night.
Bienick?
I'm going lock battle.
This fucking Big Ten pile of shit over here with this goddamn. They're in our conference now. They're Big Ten. They're Big Ten through and through. Your reasoning?
I'm just not as high on Hawaii as I think a lot of others are. I think Hawaii's caught in a little steam just on overall outlook. We even had Capper on the preseason futures pod give out Hawaii as his most dangerous mid-major team.
Oh, so yeah. Now you're shitting on Capper.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with it. I think there's a lot of question marks coming in, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And I think Oregon's ready to go with Shellstad, Biddle. They plug and play with a couple of different transfers as well. Devin Pryor from Texas and Sean Stewart from Ohio State. I'm going to go Oregon at home, and I'm going to lay it. I'm going to lock it. Give me the Ducks.
We got a battle in Eugene. Dundee. Mac on the Rainbow Warriors plus 13.5. Bienick. There's Big Ten Ducks. All right, that's our show. We got our best plays.
Shellstad may be questionable, but watch out for the Chinese pro Lin, because I think he might be a stud too. Cocktail Napkins got that one at 16.5. So we'll see what happens. So
Top
we're doing
play of the night.
Sorry, this was left on the outline here. Locks and you want to do 3 locks and a dog like we did yesterday?
Sure, fire.
Oh, you want me to lead off now?
I don't care. I can too if you want. Okay. I think we already know what our dog is.
UT Martin. We all agreed,
Yeah,
and that was the only one.
Yeah. I will lock up East Carolina against Georgia Southern. I will lock up. I'm going to take Wichita against Asheville. And the third lock, Steve motherfucking Alfred. What could go wrong? Mac, what are you doing there?
Yeah, I'll keep it pretty chalky here. Night number 2 of the season. Moneyline chalk over here. Moneyline chalk, Mac. I will lay it with Kentucky in the big number off the exhibition.
Oh, how did I forget that?
Yeah.
That should be in there too.
Beat down. I love the Wichita one as well. I think that they're going to start fast. And I love K-State, man. I love K-State against that inexperienced Greensboro team. And then Skyhawks, UT Martin, 15-1 on the money line to upset Passner and keep fading UNLV in basketball and football.
Yeah. Bienick fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go favorite play of the day, Duke minus 8.5. I think there's a matchup advantage down low. Lack of depth there for sure for Texas, and I don't think their big man's 100%. I'm gonna go Kentucky minus 29.5. Again, kind of what Max said off that Georgetown exhibition loss. Not that I'm taking anything away from it. Actually, I'm throwing it all away except for the motivational aspect of it. I think that Mark Pope should be able to use that to get the guys riled up. And then I'm going to go with West Virginia minus 19. I think Mount St. Mary's has got a big roster turnover that they're dealing with right now. And I think West Virginia's got some real offensive pop that'll help them in opening night. And then the dog is UT Martin on the money line there.
There we go. Folks, give Noah Bienick a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Tell a friend. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Let's continue. I would need a better night. I mean, look, I was 23-21 on 44 bets yesterday.
Yeah, I was 14-12 on 26, so not amazing either. But we did have that plus 270 money line.
I'm about to say, with the Idaho money line really helped us here. Mac, what'd you fire away with?
For my first night, 36-26. I just looked on the picks page. It was a good night. Late night dogs were barking.
There we go. We'll be barking again tomorrow too, folks. College football experience and college basketball experience episodes loaded in the chamber. Till next time, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are gonna.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Sorry. We are now officially out of here.
My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. They say the Lord watches over my sins, over my head, watching hair as it thins. Over the ledge, it ain't letting me in. There's still regiments and relevance to letting me win. Win, lose or draw. You ain't prepared unless you all ready to lose it all. Losing a brawl? Yeah, that's a ride a day. Good friends know my Nina Hideaway. They came and went, but the riders stay. So it's like I won the lottery and can't be found until I resurface with the latest purchase. 33 and a third and 45 circles. You ain't got that shit. And I ain't 45 king. put on the beats, I've been doing my thing. I start the program and the doorbell ring. I gotta leave town to a place I can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking